Mm,
Oh, that was Mora. I see.
mm, mm,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah,
Fair enough.
you know me.
Yeah. It sure is you.
No, I said you know me.
Yeah.
Making noises.
Yeah. It sure is you making noises.
Yep. Playing H3 again.
I see.
You really should try this. It's a lot of fucking fun.
How much is it?
Uh, I mean, I think it's like 20, $30, but if
Hmm.
you want, I can share it with you. If you actually know how to do that.
I do. Yeah. Or we'll worry
Alright.
about that later, though.
Mm-hmm.
So
What you
I've
doing?
had
Tough
a
day?
day.
Yeah, alright.
Um,
So what are you playing?
I'm playing the second Quake mission pack. It's the last thing I gotta
Oh,
do.
yeah,
Also going
alright.
in blind on it. But I've had a day. Uh, People should learn how to tip. And also, I had to get a new tire for my car, and that was expensive. So, you know,
Damn. That
yeah,
sucks.
that really sucked.
Reminds me like this kid that was working with us yesterday. He said that he got in a car accident at 1 a.m.
Jesus
He was
Christ,
fine though,
that's
and
good.
like he had to get home at 3 a.m., go to bed at like 4:20, and then wake up at 5.
Nice.
He also near the end of our shift, he smoked weed out in the back.
Of course.
Hmm. Yeah, he does that all the time. But I mean, doesn't really do much to affect him.
Yeah. All right, I should probably start up Quake.
You know, they fucking had like a pipe with them to smoke. Yeah, apparently one of the people that works there had, like their father owns a dispensary in like Colorado.
Huh.
For some reason.
Okay, so it looks like there's 2 episodes to this, but they're actually separated.
Ah,
So that's good. It'll hopefully be short. Let's just jump right into it.
just
Let's
jump right into it.
jump right into it.
What do you think about that, Philip DeFranco?
I don't think I've actually seen anything from him.
You've only seen like the let's just jump into it. Like
Yeah, that's
it.
the only thing I know of him.
Yeah, he's a.
I always
news
forget
guy.
that's him specifically. I just
Yeah.
quote it all the time because a lot of other people do, and it's funny to me.
Oh.
But today I had someone they ordered food online, and when you order online you have the option to pay in person when you do a delivery, so you pay with cash.
Yeah.
The person, you can also leave notes.
Didn't tip you.
No, actually, the person had specifically requested that we leave the food at the door for them to get later when they haven't paid for it. So we had to call them and tell them, hey, we can't just leave this food, you didn't pay for it. And they couldn't wrap their head around that exactly. It was really funny in retrospect. But they just couldn't like understand, no, you kind of have to pay for the food that you want, generally speaking. Landon has discovered the Goomba emote I added for followers. That's another thing. Twitch
Yeah,
today.
I saw you tweet about that.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be in the program like when I saw that, but like I checked like 2 hours ago, I checked Twitch for any notifications I might have, and I saw, oh, what do you know?
Speaking of Twitch, I just tried to subscribe to Juice, like, again,
Mm-hmm.
because it ran out, like, a while ago. You know, I bought the sub token, and I subscribed.
Yeah.
I did not. The
I
sub
see.
tokens, when I used it, it disappeared, and I wasted $6.
Huh.
It didn't say anything about me being subscribed. It just said subscribe.
I want to contact support about that then. But yeah, like Twitch has just given me 5 extra emote slots for free, so I'm not complaining at all about that. Very happy about that. Just free emotes. Hopefully it stays that way and I don't have to lose any or anything.
Yeah. Also, if you ever play H3, for some reason the game doesn't recognize Quest 2 controllers, so it will just display them as Rift S controllers.
I see. I think that's a Steam VR issue.
Okay, but no, Steam VR registers that this is a Quest 2. And
Does
like
it?
I can see my Quest 2 controllers in VR. So it's probably just hot dogs, just H3.
Get out! Oh god.
Oh god.
So I just got a new weapon. This is neat.
What weapon?
It is the hot nail gun. It's just hotter nails, and I guess they do more damage.
Well, I mean, usually a nail going through your chest is probably going to hurt a lot, but then a hot nail is probably going to be even worse.
It's gonna sear the wound shut. So now you just have a very hot metal fragment inside your chest.
Yeah,
it's very effective.
Not going to be good, considering that like vital organs are in your chest.
Yeah, generally.
Vital organs?
Huh?
What?
What about vital organs?
We're talking about vital organs being pierced with nails and then searing the wound shut with hot nails.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's a great idea. God, I love the mission pack music so much more than OG Quake. It's like actual metal instead of just like weird ambiance the whole time. It's actually something I can listen to. Wild.
There's a fucking heat wave going on where I am right now.
Yeah, same here. It's currently 90 degrees.
It was 100 degrees here.
Oh my god.
Thank God we have air conditioning.
Yeah, seriously. Well, speaking of air conditioning, my car doesn't have that. So I'm making deliveries in the hot heat.
In like 90 degrees inside of a hot car.
I'm very lucky I can roll down the windows. I can at least roll down the windows and get some air going, but when it gets to be 90 degrees at that point, it's not a good idea to actually have wind blowing on you. Jesus, that was a weird slowdown. It's actually very ill-advised to have hot air that's hotter than 90 degrees blow in your face, because that can raise your body temperature. Yeah, can raise your body temperature, and generally people don't want that. Kinda, maybe, you know?
Yeah. For some reason, with you saying temperature, like body temperature or whatever, it just reminded me of like the guy that can like sit in like a bathtub filled with ice for a week because he learned how to like do special meditations that would let him like keep his body heat up.
That reminds me of that one video that learned how to of the guy, that monk, who learned how to control his body like so intensely that he got one of his arms cut off and he didn't bleed.
What?
Jesus.
Like There's a video
How does that work?
where he his arm gets cut off, and I guess he tenses the muscles in his upper arm, and no blood comes out. It was.
What the hell?
It's weird.
Like, did he lose it in an accident, or did they, like, surgically remove it?
Man chops arm off.
Okay.
Doesn't.
You gotta figure it out.
I can't wait to see the results you get. What should I do?
That's a good question. What should you do?
Take a hold.
Son of a bitch.
Just a gun range.
Well, that's gonna stay a mystery.
Use the meat
Did you see something you did not want to see?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay though.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Did you know that
Whatever.
someone got their arm ripped off by playing tug of war?
What the
yeah.
fuck?
People
That's
have
entirely
people get injured playing tug of war because of all that
pulling.
force involved.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense.
Especially in large groups of people because they start falling on each other.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Should I do Return of the Rottweiler, which is like a zombie thing? Meat Fortress, which you know what that is.
Yeah.
See, if I knew what
Meat
those words
Grinder.
mean, maybe I'd have an opinion.
They're games. Meat Grinder, Taking Hold, Return of the Rottweilers.
Do meat grinder.
Yeah, meat grinder sounds good.
Meat Grinder.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't really care for this one, but I'll do it.
Why did you give it as an option? That's your
I wanted
fault.
to do something, at least.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I tried Half-Life 1 Deathmatch Classic today. There's no crouch or interact button, or the ability to use ladders, so Frenzy, one of the maps I tried, is practically unplayable. Amazing!
Should I give myself an item spawner?
What?
Should I give myself an item spawner so that I can just spawn shit?
Yes. Just play Gary's mod in H3.
You have to eat a hot dog in order to start the game.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to lower the volume a little bit. This expansion has some rude level design. Can't wait. I want it to make me suffer. No, I don't. It's probably gonna do that anyway.
So, I think what I have to do in this game is I think I have to find like pieces of meat and throw them into the meat grinder that is in the room. That is in the room. And then you win once you get all the pieces of meat.
Ah, yes.
Get a job at a factory. I feel like it'd have the same effect.
It's in like some
Butcher shop.
weird amalgamation of like a factory, fast food restaurant, office space for some reason.
Yeah. Good.
It's also like a horror type game too.
Of course.
Is it people meat?
Well, they have names, so probably.
That's a quad damage in there.
Oh god.
I should probably go for
need-
air real quick.
I need a new graphics card, man.
I
My
love bottom
computer can
import.
barely handle this. Oh shit.
Are you playing on a laptop?
No, I'm playing on my PC.
Oh, okay.
My game's on a laptop.
I do know that. You have, like, your phone for what you use for chat.
Oh yeah, I set it up against my camera stand and I read chat there.
Yeah.
One day I'll get that sick dual monitor set up, but for now,
One day.
besides my laptop's pretty nice anyway. It does the job.
Yeah.
I want to custom build a computer sometime, maybe in the next 6 months. That's gonna be an experience of its own.
Yeah. I can certainly say it's probably going to be a while before you can do that at a reasonable price, because we had a worldwide...
Pandemic. One of my friends.
you know, an experience, a worldwide experience.
Experience indeed.
First the
One of my friends
pandemic,
worked
and then that
computer
ship got stuck.
Yeah. Then the ship got stuck. and governments are diverting resources from, consumer products to, some more necessary things like computers.
Instead of diverting funding from the military to that, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
$76 billion or whatever the fuck. It's cool.
It's something, man.
As long as we get our tactical nukes.
Yeah.
I have a cousin that's joining the military.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Jesus. They're leaving for like training in like a week.
One of my friends joined the military, and she's doing active training in like fucking Oklahoma or something right now.
Ooh, shock.
I had family do their PT in Oklahoma and Oregon. It was fun going up to see them because I've never been to that side of the U.S. But
Sounds nice.
Yeah. Okay, that ogre just like went flying away. What the fuck? Where the hell did it go?
This isn't working too well.
He got erased.
I don't think this is working too well because there's like shit tons of moving parts and stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of blanked out of existence real quick. Is what happened.
Yeah. Also, hello, Tech.
Hello. Also, hello from the next major version of this budget you're on.
Oh, fun.
I jumped ship because I was like, this looks neat. I know.
Oh, I forgot to save. Rip. Well, time to restart. I always forget to get into the habit of quick saving. It bites me in the ass.
What shells should I use for my shotgun?
Hollow.
I now have my audio set up
I
so I
have
can
blue,
just switch
pink, and
audio
red.
devices and push my XLR from my headset.
Why are you having a shotgun and a meat grinder?
Why don't you?
Because I needed to take out the enemies. I'll just go with blue.
So, fun fact: the headset splitter used to split a headset into output and input can actually use to split a TRS mic jack to 2 single jacks.
Yep.
I literally just found a random adapter plugged in and was like, yep, hopefully this will work. And it did. I was like, oh, science.
Yeah. What the hell? I can't change the resolution again. Try reloading the page.
You know what? Meat is not working out. So let's just cut that out for this.
Alright. Restarting the level from scratch, very underrated.
I have the possibility down the line to get flown out to Chicago to do IT training stuff for work, and then could work my way into a position where I bounce between the book stores with the fixing things instead of actually working in them. I just go to them and fix things. It's like my boss brought it up to our owner. It was like, hey, he wants to go further than this on the IT stuff, and he's like, definitely down the line, but like right now the campus that we have to send people to is closed, so like not really feasible.
Anyways,
so,
I was gonna.
As soon as yeah, I'll shut up.
I was gonna mention, I want to do. If I ever get popular enough, I want to do charity streams where I come up with a bunch of stupid incentives, and I have to do them on stream if people donate enough.
Like pouring an entire gallon of milk on your head.
Yes, exactly.
I have a video. Hang on. I have a video.
Dude, if you set a goal that was you dump an entire gallon of milk on yourself or something for hitting X amount of donations, I'd drop a bunch of money just for shits and giggles.
I'd drop $50.
Yeah.
Dude, if it was the first $100 he makes, he has to do that. I'd drop 100 right then, and it'd be like, boom, first goal's met. That's fun. That's 100, the rest is free, covered in milk.
Apex.
What?
This would be you in friend off topic.
Oh, okay. Give me a moment. But I was gonna mention, one of the incentives I do is just play every like episode from the first episode of Quake, pistol or shotgun starting on nightmare difficulty, and just praying I get through it. In hard mode, there's a shambler up on the cage at the beginning. Well, it's a good thing I'm not playing hard mode, because fuck that. Did I not hit the switch? I think I didn't. There we go. Alright, let's look at this. Oh, hang on. This is gonna take me a second to pull up. Alright. Window capture.
I love that.
As much as I hate to say this, I can't wait for fall. It is far too hot outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it earlier. Mora has like 100-degree weather. I have 90-degree, and I'm having to make deliveries in a car with no AC. So
it's only 78 here, but the humidity's at like 82.
Yeah.
So
it still fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That video would be you if you had to
basically.
I will reenact that video if I get $100 during a charity stream. Mark my fucking words.
Like, but this guy just did it for no reason.
Yeah.
He just
if you plan out a charity stream, you gotta let me know ahead of time so I can make sure I have $100 to drop on the
Sounds good. Fucking hell. I'll stop dying one of these days.
Not today, though.
It's like
not today.
Big tech getting that fancy man overpay now, so like it's all
I've got a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, I have an idea. It's not necessarily a good idea.
What is your idea?
I like how the confidence decreased the longer that sentence went on. Sorry, go ahead.
But, I was gonna say, if you were planning on doing a charity stream, just do a 24-hour desert bus stream.
I have to go in desert bus for as long as I can before I pass out.
You have to go for 3 trips.
Oh
24
god.
hours. That's 360 times 3.
That was pretty much what Desert Bus for Hope was.
980. No, 1080. You would have to do 1,080 miles.
Oh my god.
At 45 miles an hour. The whole way.
Oh
There's
god.
already a 25-hour Desert Bus stream going on now.
Right now?
Oh no, 9 hours ago. My bad.
Ah, okay. God damn.
Oh, loss.
I'm glad that they have a.
I don't know how I still haven't actually played Quake other than multiplayer in like a browser.
It is surprisingly like incredibly easy to pirate. It's like almost more easy than Doom because I think nobody fucking cares about it.
It's called literally just finding a random ass file, basically.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Apex.
What?
The game is rated 16 plus. Desert Bus.
Oh my god. For all that mental trauma you'll have to endure.
Yeah. I remember I watched a guy like just fucking lose it, and then like he was halfway done with the drive, and he just fucking lost it and drove off the road.
No.
See if I did like a charity stream of some sort. I think mine would be something along the lines of speedrunning Mario 64 over and over again for 24 hours straight.
Yeah.
I feel like mine
until I start to lose sanity from all the as you know, backwards long jump into.
Yeah. If I had to do one, I would probably have to do like 24-hour Cry of Fear stream trying to beat Nightmare mode.
Oh god. I like how we're all just describing our own personal hells.
Portal's one of those games. Portal's one of those games I could manage to play through a dozen times in a row and still maintain at least some of my sanity.
Yeah. The humor in it helps.
A couple nights ago at work, after we're done for the night, we're closed, we're cleaning stuff up, right? Everyone has their own music player in their phone because there's no stereo in the store anymore. When they did our remodel, our owner apparently decided, hey, you guys don't get radio speakers behind the counter anymore.
Aww.
The only speakers that are there are the ones in the lobby. It's so bad. We have them in the lobby, but we don't have them behind the counter.
Yeah.
And we used to have them behind the counter
like,
too. And it sucks because when we had them still behind the counter, I looked at the box that they run the radio off of, and it's just a Sirius XM box with an aux input, right? I wanted to plug my phone in after we closed some night and just blast my music to the whole But like, I also found out that our monitors in the kitchen, you can hijack the speaker that makes the beep. Because they just plug it in with a 3.5mm cable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the audio quality is tinny and sounds like dog shit, but I managed to record one of my coworkers with the scream.
Damn.
Oh my god.
So like, it was worth it. I figured that one out the other night. At McDonald's.
Yeah, Tech is a manager at McDonald's right now.
I just got thrown into a management position. It's
I'm sure that's just a fry cook, and that's it.
Yeah, I just got thrown into management. It's what it boils down to is that we had a bunch of managers that either quit or transferred to the other store, because when we were closed for renovations, they sent most of us over to the other nearby store. And there were like 2 people that went to one that was further away in the other direction, and they didn't work into the other one. But long story short, we lost a bunch of our people. And then on top of that, one of the few managers that we have left now, within the past week, was told by the regional supervisor, hey, you're working at the other store 2 days a week. You know, the one that she delivered that she worked at further away store to avoid. And now she's worked there anyway. Regardless, or needless to say, none of the involved parties are amused.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
But last night I had to close the store by myself for the first time.
Fun.
One way to do that by yourself, you have to be a certified shift manager. You know, you've gone through all your training. Someone who even outranks your boss, even outranks your general manager, has to basically observe you running a shift to make sure that you're capable, basically. And that gives you the authority to be in there by yourself. But like, it kind of bypassed that for me. Not certified yet, but my GM and the regional supervisor both gave a shit and both needed to be there by myself. So it's kind of been a weird experience. Oh, attack with the swords.
Yeah, I didn't want to like interrupt you, but I was screaming.
Yeah.
I thought those were a pickup. Oh my god. Not enough shamble sauce in this difficulty? Fine by me, I don't want to fucking deal with them. Those weird, like, hairless cat bastards. I don't want to touch them. Ah, fuck. 100 degrees is lethal stuff? Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Shambler.
So wait, which one of you said you also worked at McDonald's?
That is Mora. They're furry? I think they're furry?
Are you also haunted by fryer noises in the middle of the night?
Wait, what?
Are you also haunted by fryer noises in the middle of the night?
No.
Just in your head?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It'll happen.
Oh, no. Have you heard of, have any of you ever heard of, Shin-chan?
No,
yes.
What?
It was a oh.
Hey, Nick.
It was a very strange children's TV show. all I have here is this one scene where it's like, it's a mother telling her daughter that she can't have like this rabbit toy or whatever, and she says, "But last night you were screaming no over and over again to Daddy, and then you were screaming yes, yes."
Oh no!
and then the mom's just like, "Oh, let's get you that rabbit," and then the girl screams, "Yay! I didn't have to cut myself."
What the fuck?
I know.
Jesus, that's dark. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That show gets compared to like a Japanese Simpsons, which I feel like is the closest equivalent. I mean, I don't know, what do you think?
I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah.
The Simpsons is not that like dark generally.
It's generally lighthearted, but
yeah.
Did you see the video of the dumbass holding the sign out in front of all the bikers at the Tour de France?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was...
He's getting sued.
Oh, was it recent? I always thought...
sued.
I always thought that was like a thing from years ago, but I might have been wrong.
It was like a few days ago.
Okay, I might be thinking of something else then. I'm more than positive that has happened more than once.
What happened?
A dude was holding out like a "Go somebody's name" sign, I think, and he held it out onto the track where the bikers were.
And then like 90% of the bikers just got like fell over.
Yeah, it hit one of them, and then all the people behind him basically tripped over him and fell. I love this new grenade launcher, by the way.
Damn.
The one from this episode. It's very nice.
Hot targets.
Are you playing with RTX?
No. So Quake only has RTX in Quake 2 because that was a thing made by NVIDIA.
Okay.
I have not played Quake 2 RTX because I don't care about RTX.
I don't know. It's cool. Like you have it.
I mean, yeah, I do have it, but it's like,
No,
I don't know. To me, RTX always seemed like a gimmick for the sake of like bumping up prices on stuff because
100%.
it didn't even run at like 60 FPS when it came out on most titles that supported it. It usually ran at very, very low frame rates. It was kind of bad when it first came out. It's better with like whatever, what is it called? DLSS?
Froggy.
Oh, that the thing the Switch Pro might be using, right?
Yeah, that's what some people think. I don't know. It's weird. I don't use it because literally none of the titles I play ever support it. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. You know, I got to use like a PlayStation 5 for the first time. I don't know how much it compares, honestly, but like, it was my brother's PS5, and he was like, "Oh, this game has like ray tracing," and I was like, "I honestly don't see it." But
yeah,
okay.
right.
Like
the only like good examples of ray tracing that I've ever seen were for stuff that is like rendered off screen that the rays bounce onto. But there are ways to do that anyways without the hardware.
They're so good at cheating it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and you
like
don't
so
even
fun.
notice it half the time unless it's pointed out to you. It's like, like why do I care? Why should I care? I don't know. I'm sure with time the technology will get better and stuff, but it's just like I don't care right now, man.
We'll see.
Yeah. RTX could save on development time. Maybe. Well, no, because then the problem with RTX is that it currently relies on very like hardware-specific drivers that are only really a thing on NVIDIA, and I don't think. I was
gonna say the same thing, but I didn't want to get into it. I agree.
I don't really think. I don't think it'll save on development time very much.
It's too early.
Yeah.
Like every graphics card would have to have something similar, so it gets a little more like there's like general purpose ray tracing drivers, but now it's just like NVIDIA specific, as far as I know. I could be wrong,
there's some stuff in Vulkan that's getting added into the next standard, but like by the time that actually starts getting used, it'll be like a decade from now.
Exactly.
Because of how all the standard shit works.
Yeah.
So.
What do you think of fractals?
I think fractals are very cool. I know about the best example of fractals I've ever seen was Marble Marcher, which was just like a Unity game where like it's just a regular marble game where you get from point A to point B. But the cool thing about it is that it's all based on fractals. And they do a lot of cool math shit to like save on computing time because of the way fractals work. In that they're kind of constant in a lot of places.
Have you seen the Manuel Broth set?
Yes. I know that very well because one of my friends has it as his profile picture on Discord. What was that?
One of the most famous, or pretty much like the first one ever discovered or something.
Yeah.
I feel like the first time you
crazy,
use
man.
one of those and you like understand what's going on, you're like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Use what? The fractal?
Yeah, like the Mandelbrot thing, where you're like, oh wow, it's like actually like mathematically always the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coolest thing to me in math right now is Fourier transforms, and that you can just make weird images with imaginary numbers and that stuff.
Imaginary numbers? How the hell do you make imaginary numbers?
Do you know what the square root of -1 is?
-1?
Is
Nope.
it I?
It's
I
I, and that's
No, it
that's an
would be
imaginary number. And that's what the Mandelbrot set is based off of.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't know the math behind it.
It's so the Mandelbrot set imagines. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mandelbrot set imagines if it's fucking eels. The Mandelbrot set imagines if there were two axes in a linear fashion. In that, it's one axis is imaginary numbers and the other axis is real numbers. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the imaginary numbers are just I. So like square root -1 and then some multiplier. I could be very much misunderstanding all of this.
Yeah, that's just confusing because I forget how you draw imaginary numbers, like plot them.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've done like, sophomore year.
Uses internet is shit right now for some reason.
Is it just shitting the bed?
It's 0.28 megabits per second upload.
Oh god.
That's so bad.
Oh no.
Like my internet, I think is like 10 megabits or something. Hang on, let me do a speed test real quick.
Oh, that's right. This is the triple rocket launcher.
Oh shit.
Yeah, instead of 1 rocket, it's 3. Watch out, motherfuckers.
Oh, they just got decimated.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Oh, I went
Okay, so
straight
my
into the lava.
download's about 200 megabits per second.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll tell me my upload.
Can you even clear that jump? That looks like not.
I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go, no.
My upload's almost 30 megabits per second.
Oh god.
Oh, I almost made it. Hang on. Let me see if I can. If I do this right,
I don't know about this.
I think I can do it.
I want to believe in you, but this doesn't look close enough.
There we go. I cheated. Fuck you.
How would you cheat?
I just rocket jumped. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do this legit now.
Oh,
Okay,
how else are
probably
you
a good
supposed to
idea.
do it?
There's a door that I have a key to that I haven't gone in yet. Right there.
So, constant 29.4 megabits per second upload speed.
Jesus.
Is that low or high?
What'd you say? It was 20 megabit
29.4.
upload?
Yeah.
That's decent. Yeah.
I
For
honestly
okay.
couldn't tell you.
For a like suburban urban area, like that's okay because of shitty cable providers.
Yeah, well, we upgraded from 300 megabits like a year ago
Yeah.
to 1,000. So, I mean, yeah, staying constant at 29.4.
That's good. Yeah.
Interesting.
For that, it's fine. All right, there we go.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
God,
Zombies won't stay dead unless you give them, so I have to blow them up with explosions.
Oh,
Jib. No, I'm just joking.
yeah.
I mean, much like GIF, there's a lot of debate on whether it's pronounced Jib or Gib.
GIF.
That conversation could only be less interesting to me.
Uh-oh. Hang on. I can't get the elevator down because the ogre down there is blocking it. Nice.
Good job.
Thank you, game designers. Very cool. Alright, there we go. So how's the relearning Blender coming along? It's really decent. I surprisingly remember a lot of it.
Blender's pretty easy to use if you like try to learn it.
Yeah, if you learn Blender, it's really good. It's honestly amazing that it's just entirely free.
Yeah.
There's no microtransactions. There's no subscription fee.
No nothing.
Can you imagine if there were microtransactions?
Oh, you want to extend this polygon? Sorry, you gotta pay like $1.99 a month.
I want to learn shit like that. Right.
It's surprisingly easy. Like if you just sit down one day and just
you have to sort of have an idea of what you're gonna make.
Yeah, the big thing about learning programs like that is you want to know what you want to make first, and then like look up the way I do it at least is you look up small tutorials on what you want to make specifically and just like how to do certain things. So like a lot of what I did was, how do I extend this box outward and have a bunch of polygons attached to it? How do I cut away certain parts in a specific way, like a circle or like a star shape or something?
Yeah.
And then how do I make that look good?
And like anything with art, it all comes with like practice. So like if you like don't go into it being like, oh, I'm gonna make like Nathan Drake's 3D model, then like you'll probably like be pretty happy with what you make. Like my first Blender things were so stupid, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
What should I watch? I don't have to like find.
Or the donut tutorial. The donut tutorial is a classic. Yeah. The entire idea is that you learn how to model a donut with like sprinkles, with any like details you want on it.
That could be pretty handy.
Yeah, it's a decent tutorial. Like if you don't know what you want to make, it's a good starting point.
It'll teach you the basics, basically. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What should I watch?
Tom Scott.
Tom Scott.
Tom Scott.
No, Tom Scott.
Tom Scott. Yeah, let's go back.
Let's go back to Tom Scott. Tom Scott.
No, I'll watch Inside again.
Yeah, there you go.
You should watch Game Grumps plays Pokemon Emerald Part 1.
Look how specific that is. Fuck.
Yeah, I used to watch Game Grumps all the time.
I love how specific it is to the part.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't remember that one?
No, I don't remember that one specifically. I don't remember what it was.
I don't think I remember that. What streaming things do you have to watch on?
Netflix, Disney Plus. And that's it.
Phineas and Ferb.
Well, okay, so let me see if I can actually get that.
It should be on Disney Plus.
It's probably on Disney Plus, yeah.
Yeah. It should be. They're supposed to have it.
Actually, I quite like The Queen's Gambit on Netflix. It's kind of cheesy at points, but if you can get past
What is it
that,
about? Is it
it's
about
about
chess?
It's about a lady who played chess.
Who becomes a chess master.
Phineas and Ferb.
It was the first female chess master, right?
Phineas and Ferb.
I guess so. I don't remember. They didn't like say she was the first. The weirdest part.
Jesus.
Well, actually, I was gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna say anything, but it's pretty good.
Phineas and Ferb went on for 8 years.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't.
What?
Most like
I
good
didn't.
animated shows lasted a really long time, like SpongeBob and like
Wonder
Fairly
Pets
Odd
that
Parents
lasted for like a
lasted
decade.
for forever.
Yeah.
Wonder Pets lasted for like a decade. Holy shit! And it only got 2 seasons.
Yeah?
I don't know why.
No.
I forget.
The donut
what-
tutorial has its own subreddit? What the fuck?
Oh my
Apparently.
God.
What has its own subreddit?
The donut tutorial. For different iterations of the donut tutorial, I guess?
Are people sharing donuts?
Yeah.
People sharing
It's-
the donuts that they made with the donut tutorial.
Yeah.
It's like in the 3DS hacks subreddit when people would share 3D shacks and everyone would go, "Oh yeah, cool."
Oh yeah! I love these. Blender Donuts, r/Blender Donuts is the subreddit. That's amazing.
Let's check this out. What's going on here? Yeah, I honestly I don't know what I expected.
It's about what you'd expect from Blender Donuts. I wonder if someone has like actually like just put a donut in a blender for a shitpost on the subreddit.
Honestly, that's a good idea.
I want to try a blended donut.
Just blend it with some milk or something. Got a really, really unhealthy drink there.
Oh yeah. Add some like kale.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
If you want a horrible mixed drink, you can always ask me to make one for you.
Oh, Lord in heaven. What the fuck?
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that.
I've made some insane concoctions. How is this a secret area? Can you breathe under this?
I imagine it's probably supposed to hurt me, but because I have the biosuit, it doesn't. Here, let's test it out. Nope, okay, no, I'm fine. I guess it's just limited water, or limited air supply? I don't know. Yeah, that's not really a secret.
Yeah.
id Games had, like, weird definitions of secrets.
Oh god.
It exists for the donut blender shitpost exists?
I'm glad you could confirm that.
I'm glad that we now know.
Yeah.
Where would we be?
I mean, I'm sure like every April
Thank you for the
Fools or
follow,
whatever.
Ryan. Raya XNB. Yeah, yeah. It's just
Oh.
it's just a donut in a blend.
Now you have to model this.
Yeah, that's the next tutorial. You gotta model that. Quake for days, hell yeah. Or it would be Quake for days if I can figure out where the heck to go.
Why is this game called Quake?
It makes you scared, I guess. Very spooky.
What kind of pet would you want? Like, if you could have anything.
If I could have anything as a pet?
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft creeper. No,
Any actually realistic pet.
yeah, any real pet.
Like you could go with, like, monkey, or, like...
I'm trying to think. Probably
Like,
I don't know. I don't know if I
Leopard.
like the idea of anything being a specific pet. It just kind of like rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I'm probably biased because of fucking like Tiger King or some shit. Just ruined me on the concept of.
there are a lot of like
seen that
domesticated animals that you could have as pets.
This is true.
Can you,
Like,
Do you want to take a guess at what I would want mine to be?
Didn't you say you wanted an owl at one point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
you know what? If we're gonna keep with the bird theme, it'd be a crow, because crows are really smart.
Crows.
They're so pretty,
to go out
too.
and find you money.
Yeah. I'd train one to find me money. I'd train one to say like weird things. It'd be cool.
I will say, I've known a lot of people who've had birds and they're always very smelly. They just like shit in the cages, and it's just like. And then if the owner doesn't clean up after them, they're just so gross.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of which, Apex, your bird's freaking the fuck out.
Oh, can you hear it?
Well, I mean, earlier I could, like, 10 minutes ago.
Whoops.
I don't think I hear anything anymore, though.
Okay, I didn't realize that was coming through on the mic. I have a bird, yeah. Or, well, it's my mom's,
you said
technically.
His name was Kira, right?
Yeah, Kira. It belongs to my mom, and it's older than me by about, like, 4 years.
God.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
birds do
insane.
tend to live for long-ass time.
Yeah, no, like, this bird will probably live to be 40.
Jesus.
It's
I know
weird.
some birds can live to be, like, 60.
Yeah?
Is she smelly?
But I don't get it. Usually the smaller a creature is, the less time it has.
Yeah. It's
But
really,
like with a bird, it's like, they can live for, like, fucking 30 years.
yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
I don't know what the deciding factor is on that, honestly. Because, like, I feel like no bug could honestly live for very long, but, like...
Keep hands and feet inside the cart at all times. Oh my god.
What?
That's
Oh,
what the
wait,
game just told me when I got inside this cage. This is actually kind of cool as a concept. Just an actual honor rail that you can still kill enemies and stuff.
I need to recharge my
Or I think
batteries.
some reptiles can live for, like, a ridiculous amount of time.
I know some turtles can live upwards of like 150 years.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Like, you couldn't even get a pet like that and, like,
Take
feel
care of
like
it all of your life.
Take care of it your whole life, exactly.
Yeah. You would just straight up outlive you.
Dude, imagine having a whale as a pet.
Just trying to think of like where would I keep it?
Yeah, you just buy a tank. Like a giant tank.
It's gonna be a big ass tank.
You gotta buy like a fucking
I would have to buy
Olympic-
out one of the lakes near
you have to buy,
Michigan.
like a fucking Olympic swimming pool.
I don't even think that would be big enough.
Maybe even bigger.
It
Yeah.
would be so sad living
Yeah.
in such a confined space.
The funny thing is, it was the first thing that came up when I searched blended donut. Oh, that's perfect.
Arms. That game sucked.
Yeah, because Nintendo.
Legs.
Just didn't care about it.
Yeah, legs.
Legs.
They released a
Legs.
sequel and it's just called Legs.
Legs, though. I agree. I feel like, I don't know, I thought Arms was
if
cool,
they did
but it
that,
wasn't
they
like...
better have like Bayonetta as a character.
Oh my god.
Bayonetta in Legs.
I would love the idea of like competitive arms, like as like an esport, but like I don't think Nintendo
not
cares
gonna
enough. Yeah.
Sucks. I'm going to crush my head in this fucking thing.
An esport that required some form of physical activity? Wild.
Not sound good.
Damn it.
I was just like tightening this thing super hard, and then when I tried to untighten it, it just cracked.
Oh no!
I don't think nothing's wrong with it, but just
Okay. That's
I was just
good.
turning this off. Shit.
Is Arms the newest Nintendo IP?
Kind of?
Is it?
Kind of.
Well, there's,
yeah.
like-
I'm thinking about Game Builder Garage, but like, do you think that's gonna get a
That's
sequel?
not really an IP, yeah. It doesn't have like a specific mascot or anything, but like,
Yeah.
I was thinking stuff like the one hospital game that they did. What was it? Or like the jump roping game. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah.
They didn't do what is that hospital game called? Did they make that?
Like Stretch Runners or something? I thought they did. I might be wrong about that.
Stretch Runners. Stretch.
It was something involving a stretcher.
Oh.
Okay. Now what should I do? Meat grinders off the table, so we got meat fortress taken hold and return of the rot wiener.
Return of the rot wiener.
Sure.
I was thinking of Trauma Team.
Quake 1 Mission Pack I enjoyed. I loved Mission Pack 1. I like it better than some of the actual levels in the game, but that might just be because of the music. It's amazing to me how much music made a difference for me for Quake. Because I really do not like the base game music at all.
Do I do standard, arcade, or hardcore?
Except for like the main theme. You should do
Standard.
Yeah. What do you say?
What do you say?
Standard.
Oh, okay. Well, in this one I can't spawn anything, so I have to just get guns from quests and stuff.
I like the bass music.
Like the grocery store.
I like the bass theme for Quake. I don't like... I need a gold key. I don't like the ambiance of Quake.
Oh!
It's a neat idea, but like... What?
When you said ambiance, I just thought of Omni-Man, and I wanted to say, I finally fucking finished Invincible.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. There's alternative music packs for people who don't like the ambiance? Okay, well, I'll have to check those out later then.
That's so specific.
Yeah. Alright, chat. Is the Shambler furry or skinned? Everyone must answer. I think it's furry. That's what my vote goes to.
It's a furry.
Interesting that you pick that answer.
Fuck off! Oh my lord. I'll get up there. I fell into lava. It's furry. If you say skin, you're fucking wrong, no matter what Romero says on Twitter. My favorite part about the whole discussion is that it's Romero that decided, and not like any of the other designers in the game.
That is what?
That whether or not the Shambler has fur or not. Because it, like, in every single official piece of art, it's always different.
You mean like those giant things that throw lightning and shit?
Yeah, that's a Shambler.
How big was the team on this game?
Honestly, I would have to say that thing is skin.
You think so?
Like, not fur, it's just skin.
Okay. The team size was like Carmack. The ones I know off the top of my head are Romero, Carmack, American McGee. I was about to say Dario Casale, but no, that was not. He was not on the team. What else? I am not very good with the names of the id employees. God, no.
That's okay.
How are they not dying?
I'm just curious because, like, that seems like such an oversight. You know, like, if it's 5 people in a room, then they could just be like, this is what the design is like.
Well, it's because, like, what I believe it was, one of them, like, made the design and, like, modeled it and everything. And then just, like, nobody, like, questioned it or anything, but they never, like, explicitly documented it.
Oh, okay.
And then, years later, since they don't work together anymore, nobody actually knows the answer.
Shit.
And, like,
okay.
Is John Romero the only one who, like, remembers anything? Like, everybody else is, like, really sketchy memories?
No, but he's one of the most, like, public faces of id right now.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't think American McGee even has, like, a Twitter or social media or anything. Carmack does, but he only talks about, like, Beat Saber and Facebook.
Oh my god.
It still fucks me up that he went to work for Facebook, but, like, I get it. He wanted an opportunity to make cool stuff. But fuck, man.
Do you have a, Quest 2?
I have a Quest 2, yeah. So I've sold my soul, unfortunately.
Yeah, I have one too. It's great.
Of all the VR headsets I've ever used, it's one of the best. I have not used an Index, I will say that. But, like, for its price point, for all the features that it has, you know, give or take because of, you know, Facebook, it's genuinely incredible.
That's neat. I like the room tracking thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what to play on it, honestly. Like, I'm so sick of, like, Super Hot and, like, Job Simulator.
Right. For me, it's been a lot of sandbox games like Boneworks, Half-Life Alyx. Those aren't, well, they're not inherently sandbox, but, like, there's mods for them that make them sandbox, which I like.
Oh. That's right, because you just play it on your PC. I don't have a PC that can run it.
Yeah.
So I'm just running stuff on the Android hardware.
Yeah. I think Boneworks does have an Oculus Quest port. I don't know if... I know they said they were making one. I don't know if it's out yet. It might not be.
Oh, shit.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. Boneworks was a lot of fun, even if the story was kind of bleh.
It was. I didn't even realize there was story.
It just really abruptly ends, and that's what weirded me out about it.
It's hard to write a story.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Stories are hard.
Dude, the standard you have like shitty moving. You can't move too well.
What, in like
H3?
H3?
Yeah, you have the teleport, but you have to hold down the button in order to go for longer.
Oh.
Okay, I'm leaving. I just shot an old woman in the face.
Oh my god.
An accident.
Artificial life form card. Wow. Artificial life form John Carmack, John Romero didn't do shit with Quake. Tim Willits, American McGee, Kevin Cloud, Sandy Peterson, Mark Fry, Janelle Jacques? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Jacques.
Well, it's not spelled like the Jacques, like the form of Jacques I've always seen. It has a Y and an S at the end.
It's probably Jacques.
Yeah, it's something.
French people.
It's something. French people.
French people are weird.
French people.
In quotes.
Quote unquote.
French people.
Alright, Richard Gray, Graham Devine, Adam Pyle, Watt Wilson, and Rick Johnson. That's at least for the original Quake. Okay. So that's
still small.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
That's small enough that you could all stand in a room together and be like, this is what it's gonna look like.
Yeah. I do feel like there could have been a company meeting at some point discussing it. Don't forget to add the Hup face to your HUD. Oh, that's right! I've been forgetting to do that! I gotta add Hup.
Yeah.
Alright.
Forgot to say that.
Where's the image? It's also an emote now, by the way. I added that emote.
Sorry, Sarah. I shot you in the face.
Yeah, there's Hup face.
If you ever play this game and do this mode, the Return of the Rotwing, just be careful about killing people because they will die and they won't come back.
I feel like that's ground
People
rules
die
for
when they are
No,
killed.
but like usually they would like respawn or something, but nope. Then you've just completely lost all the quests and opportunities for like guns and stuff you get.
Nice.
Alex?
Hello, Percy.
Shot her again. I shot her again.
Why do you keep shooting her?
Because I wanted to.
Okay. Psychopath.
Just so you know, I partially assumed that because you hadn't already asked by like 7:30 that you weren't going to do Terraria tonight.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But also I was driving, so I couldn't respond anyway.
Okay. I did ask Percy at like 7:45 or so if we were gonna play Terraria instead of anything else.
Yeah, you asked me at exactly 7:45, and then messaged me at 8:02 saying thanks, babe, and I'm assuming that's when you started the stream.
It was around the time, yeah.
You started the stream 6 minutes later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta get the show on the road.
He was already running behind.
Yes, but shush.
I mean, it's like a... I don't know. It's a stream.
Apex.
Yeah.
Have you seen Old?
Old?
Yeah.
What is old?
Old. The movie?
The movie? I don't know what that is.
No, it's a new horror movie. I think it's kind of stupid.
Ah.
Because it's, these people are on vacation and they go to, like, this separated little beach.
Secluded beach.
Yeah, and, I think it's for every 30 minutes you're on the beach, you age 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so then the problem ends up being that they're, but not only do you age, it plays out what your life would have ended up as if you weren't on the beach. So like one person has a child.
Oh.
Yeah, one person ends up having a child while they're sitting there on the beach, even though they were kids.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This is just information for trippers, by the way.
Scary.
Is this a horror movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking
supposed to be.
existentially terrifying.
And the thing is that
Living
they
your
can't
entire
figure out
life
how to
in
get
one
off.
day.
Yeah.
The thing is they can't figure out how to get off the beach. Because the way that they came in is like blocked off.
I see. And they didn't just jump the fence, I guess?
There's some inside. The trailer shows a couple of shots of them like in a cave with the like line of like ancient truths comes undone or something. So I think it's implied some curse on the beach.
I see.
I don't know. I'm sure like all the horror and stuff in it is good, but it's kind of a silly premise.
A little bit.
Like, oh no, we're on a cursed beach, and every half an hour we age a year.
I've never seen the movie, but I also think it would be hard to make a good trailer of a horror movie. Because, like, how do you tell somebody the premise without, like, spoilers, you know?
Yeah, how do you do it without giving away the scary bits?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna look...
I don't even know what's supposed to be scary about it. Maybe people killing themselves, people like dying trying to get out.
Maybe.
I think it's more so existential. Like, oh, they're trapped and they can't figure out how to get out, and they're all dying. And they basically just set up a loop.
We do have a picture of Id's old office back when they were still making Commander Keen. This is true. We have pictures of some of them.
We should make a horror movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would be the premise?
I want to make a 2D. Or, well, rather, I want to make an animated one because stuff like Monster House. I think Monster House was really good animated horror, but people just put in the effort.
Yeah.
But then the problem with it being
Monster House is good kids horror.
I was about to say it was intended to be like children's horror, but even like it scares some adults still.
It fucks you up.
Yeah.
This is just sad. I mean, it's scary, but it's also like...
It's also very sad,
yeah.
yes.
I very much wish that there was more animated horror movies like that, but then I realized that every time that anyone has attempted to make one, because another one that comes to mind is, I think it's Brave Little Toaster.
Brave Little Toaster is a fucking field trip.
I think it's considered a horror movie. Like, regardless, like...
It's not supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it was never meant to be, but like, oh boy, does it come off that way.
But, like, your big thoughts. Okay. Like, anytime it, like, even when Monster House came out, and everyone, like, it was kind of like, hey, this is, like, a children's horror movie, like, don't bring your young kids to see it. There's still this argument about, like, is animation primarily for kids?
No.
Because a bunch of adults see animation as a children's medium.
Yeah, but lots of people don't think digital art is art either. So it's like, it's just people who are unwilling to.
Well, they think animation is a children's medium, but then they go home and watch Family Guy.
I feel like I'm really suspicious of who these people really are. You know, like I've only met one person who is like truly like animation is for children. You know, and they were kind of just like Family Guys, just like stupid. I was just like, what? But like that's like one person. And like, sure, if you surround yourself with a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, like animation is high art, man. Like,
well, yeah, but like even with my family, my dad refuses to watch animated stuff because he thinks it's childish.
That's lame.
Have you like slipped on like something good, like? I don't know. I don't know what would be good.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know what to put on that he would like. But anytime I'm watching something, he will come in and change his favorite to something else because he gets bored after like 2 milliseconds.
Yeah, that's like a lack of effort.
This is why we've watched John Wick 27 times.
Are we gonna think that John Wick is like an interesting film that many times? And no, sorry, John Wick.
It's high art.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love it when he beats up that one guy.
And then he kills that other guy.
Yeah.
I've never seen John Wick.
I should also say I haven't either, but like, I've heard really good things about it, but like, I don't know.
So, as someone that is super into action movies, I will say that I plan to sit and like do a study of it over how they do their fight scenes because I admire a lot of the camera work in the movie, and like some of the fight scenes are pretty creative. Like there's a fight scene in a library, and so they have to fight with books. And he dislocates a guy's jaw with a book.
It's just high school.
It's just high school.
That's just high school.
That's what it was like before lunch.
And it's the way that John Wick is written, I'm convinced that he could kill a man with a marshmallow.
He'll do it.
Like force him to choke on it.
Yeah.
Actually, well, not even that. I'm sure John Wick could find another way to kill a man with a marshmallow aside from making him choke on it.
Shove it through the eye socket, see what happens.
Bleed to death.
Cut yourself in a marshmallow.
Silver key. Ah! I admire a lot of the level design in Quake, and it's mostly just kind of like the same as Doom, but like they made use of the additional access a lot better. Wherein it's retreading a lot of the same areas, but like going through them again with, you know, certain paths unlocked, and different enemies spawning.
I've realized through watching you play games like this that I honest to God have no sense of direction.
Yeah. I will say I do get lost in Quake sometimes as well. Like it's not hard to get lost.
I also think it's partially because my brain seems to repeating patterns like on the walls and can't figure out
the fuck is that thing? Holy shit!
Or like the area you came from. I know that you came from like an outside area, but I have no idea where the door was for me to know how you got into that area.
Compared to Doom, Quake has no map feature, which makes it a lot harder to like reorient yourself sometimes.
Yeah. I will say that my Still Soul Run Apollo Knight, I did get better about keeping track of where I am in games.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think that's part of it, is that like, because I'm not the person moving, I have no sense of, like, I'm not in control of where you're moving, and so I can't keep track of what your actions are.
Yeah.
To figure out where you are. Anyway, Lana says, why not a horror AU Frenty, where its chat decides to explore the abandoned office of Frenty Inc. And the workers turned to body horror mutants and fleshy abominations, what they used to be. So
Jesus.
I did consider something like that. It was more so that I wanted, like, it's one of those things where, like, I kind of envisioned it as like a one-off. So it was either gonna be like a one-off comic or a one-off animation type thing. But I had the idea of figuring out some sort of magic in which basically she is able to make people into the Thing.
Nothing.
Yes. From the movie The Thing.
No way. I thought it was gonna be from the movie The Other Thing.
The Thing too.
Yeah.
Anyway. And it was supposed to be her trying to see how fast she could get it spread to Frontier Inc. before anyone noticed. And then to see how fast she could get it to everyone.
Yeah.
And I've also considered like a bunch of other horror things.
Can't go wrong with slasher.
Yeah.
Correct. Ligma chases everyone around the headquarters with an axe.
Yeah. Nice, simple concept.
Can't go wrong there.
No.
Oh boy, a spot on my back is bleeding. Good thing my shirt is red.
Jesus Christ, babe.
What the hell?
Oh, well, no, I think hold on. Because I'm pretty sure I had like a spot of acne and then I scratched it. And now I think it's bleeding. But it's not bad. It's like a little spot.
I'm doing this cool line where it's like, my suit's red so bad guys can't see me do.
Yeah.
Get Deadpool. And then he makes a joke about the guy wearing the brown pants.
Yeah.
Is this Minecraft?
Landon said that he read Ligma's Poison Ivy Cannibalism fanfic and now he's scared of him.
Good.
Welcome to the herd.
I still have to finish rewriting that too.
Not done?
I wrote it when I was 14, and it's kind of really awful. So I'm trying to fix it up.
Fair enough.
Apex.
Yeah.
I'm now 45 pages through Homestuck.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Welcome to suffering.
I honestly have no fucking clue what it's even supposed to be about. What is it even supposed to be about?
Welcome to the club.
About some kids who play a video game. It's nothing more, man.
That's a simplified version, yes.
Yeah.
I expect you to make a joke. I expect you to make a comment of like, yeah, I'm gonna finish it. What the fuck do you mean?
I mean, you got decently far into it.
Well, I could pull it up. I was about to say, I don't know how far I got, but I haven't bookmarked technically.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like pulling it up.
Because you're lazy.
Yeah. Well, it's also because I know I can't ever read the epilogue, so I'm not entirely motivated to finish reading it.
I mean, the ending is decent for it.
The ending?
Of Homestuck, yeah.
God.
Well,
I can't even imagine that.
well, I'm not saying that the ending's bad, I'm just saying that, like, I know that I can't read the last part of it personally.
Well, the epilogues are not the last part of it. The epilogue is post-story.
Well, I'm aware. I'm saying I'm, like, not, like, in a rush to finish it, because there's, like, it's not like, oh, they're constantly releasing new stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't it over? Or no?
No, they're on Homestuck 2 now.
Yeah. It's worse. I want to say I love how they made custom textures for the painted glass of pestilence, death, war, and famine.
Zoinks, death, war, and Steven.
I must say, I much prefer Quake when it's all medieval like this and not sci-fi. It actually somewhat sets it apart from Doom.
I thought Doom took place in Hell.
Not necessarily. It takes place on Mars. Oh, well, okay. It takes place.
Same thing?
Okay, you say that. The way it works is you start out on Mars, you go to Hell, you come back to Mars with Hell invading. So it's kind of everything. Yeah.
Damn, tag your Doom spoilers.
That's not heaven.
Yes, the famous Doom spoilers. Alright, finally finished that level. R1M7. Oh boy! I hate fiends. I hate knights. I hate everything.
Apex hate.
Apex hate.
You hate everything, doesn't that mean you hate person?
I'm trying to...
No.
It's that one comic where the person likes, I love whatever. I love whatever. I love revolution.
The good comic. Very sweet, very wholesome. Wholesome Keanu Reeves 100, or whatever the fuck.
Oh my god, that made me think of the book at the bookstore we had that was, If Keanu Reeves Was My Boyfriend.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. What?
Why would you have that?
I don't know.
Why would That's... Huh? Why would you want Bill from Bill and Ted to be your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Because he's pretty.
Why wouldn't you want John Wick to be your boyfriend?
Because he kills people. Well, I guess that's a plus.
I guess that's the plus.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I go for an underbarrel grenade launcher or shotgun?
Shotgun.
Shotgun's a classic. You can't go wrong with it.
I'm gonna go with grenade. No, I'm gonna go with the shotgun. The house speed.
Gotta love floating swords.
My favorite.
Where to next? Oh boy, medieval traps!
So for the entire month of June, I've been doing the Toon June prompts for art. And my goal was to, well, of course there's a couple of days where I had to like do 2 because I didn't do them on the day before like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
But I've been doing line art for all of them. And I feel like slowly my line art has improved over the last month.
It's always a plus.
What?
Although I don't think this line art pen likes me too terribly much.
You can totally go wrong with it. Remember the hunt down the Freeman incident? I don't think that's really applicable here. Just being totally honest. There we go. I've been listening to a lot of music when I do deliveries for my job lately.
Like what?
Mainly right now, just like the new King Gizzard album and the new Murlocs album.
The new King Gizzard album?
Yeah, Butterfly 3000. It came out like a week ago, which was, I think, a little over 5 months after their last album. They just fucking pump shit out. They don't care. It's amazing.
God damn.
I didn't really like either of them at first, but they're starting to grow on me. Which is always weird, but... Damn it. What the... Oh. I thought that was a new enemy. No, it's just a swinging axe. Sounds like Diddy Kong Racing music.
What?
The music that's playing right now sounds like a Diddy Kong Racing track. It's weird.
I've got a grenade launcher now.
Nice.
It's one of those underbarrel ones that I can't.
Underbarrel?
Just shoot it. Yeah, like, you know. put it under the barrel of the gun so you can shoot the grenade and shoot your guns.
Oh, I see.
Time. Yeah.
That makes sense. Oh yeah. So Viv, and I think more mentioned this on stream, but there's a series. Well, it's not really a series, but kind of. It's some videos from a guy who works at like a firearms museum, or like a weapons museum rather.
Yeah.
And they talk about like weapons in video games, and the ones they've been doing recently were weapons in TF2. I watched the most recent one where they talk about the panic attack, the grenade launcher, the sticky launcher, and everything. And I'm just laughing my ass off at this guy trying to figure out how the sticky bomb launcher works and failing miserably.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it is also like very interesting seeing like, oh, these guns actually had like real world inspiration.
I know. I remember I told you this, but there's actually a gun in H3 that is like a gun that like World War II captains or commanders would have, where they would just hold it under their like armpit and just shoot, and they couldn't aim. Like they just shot
because of the
right
way
in
it's
front of
held,
them.
it doesn't aim very well. Yeah,
Exactly. They just had to turn and shoot whatever was in front of them, basically.
Amazing. I do not like these new enemies in this episode. They are painful. They're very mean. Okay, does any of these... Aha! I knew one of these had a secret.
Yeah.
Jesus. Swords, please. I do not like floating swords. They are mean to me.
Why? Did he stab you?
Yes.
Of course.
I think I killed the
should.
spawn. Oh, Jesus!
Oh god. They should kill you.
Oh, God, I hate the spawn. Fuck 'em. Come on. There we go. What the hell is that? The weird looking thing. I don't know what that enemy is supposed to be. It's like... It's the same as the spawn, it's the same model, but it's like colored green. I don't understand it. I am a genius, holy shit. I used my lightning gun underwater. What could possibly go wrong? Everything.
I think I blew someone up on accident.
Nice.
Oh.
There we go. I played most of these episodes today inspired by you. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Those specters with the seeking spike balls are annoying little shits. Yeah. I can't believe these developers thought Spawn were a good idea. Yeah. Spawn are just rude. If you put Spawn in your map, you're just mean. If you put more than one, you're just mean. One is okay. They're the little blue guys that just hop around. Like, sporadically. Right. Like a platforming puzzle I can do here? There is... Ah, damn it. I can figure this out. There's mission pack 3 that was considered... Yeah, sorry. There's mission pack 3 that's considered official for release, but was too late to get an official release. Huh. Wait, so it exists, but, like, it wasn't released? Is it, like, somewhere out there on the internet? Because if so, I'm gonna fucking play that. Alright, quad rampage. Come on. Give me enemies. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck them up.
Fuck 'em up, babe.
Nice. It was released as a third-party add-on rather than official. Nowadays, you can find it on the net. Okay. I will look into that. Because I love these mission packs. These are amazing DLC to this game. Oh, hello! Cool, I just got hit. Please stop. Yes! Eat it. This anti-grav ring is a neat idea. God damn, why do all the mission packs have the cool shit in them?
Because fuck you.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't say that. They'd have less value if they weren't in the original. If they were in the original game. These are awesome additions. There's one-time quad damage was effective out of all the streams. What? What do you mean? What? I'm confused by that statement. Victory! The Overlord's mangled remains are the evidence. His evil wrath army cast out to wander aimlessly throughout time.
Oh god.
As the slipgate fog surrounds you, thoughts rage into your conscious. Has Quake's oppressive reign ended? Is it salvation or damnation? Which waits beyond the vortex? Another thought, not quite your own, razors through the haze. Ooh. Forgiveness can yet be granted. Our master remains to absolve your sins against his chosen. Fall down upon your knees, pray for Quake's mercy. Metal as fuck. Alright. Now we are on to episode 2. Right away. Nice. In Arcane Dimensions mod, there are spawn which give status effects like poison, heavy knights throws seeking morning stars. Sounds like a pain, but you've got to play that stuff. That sounds awful. But I will have to check it out, yeah. The unreleased expansion pack is called Dopa? D-O-P-A. Dopa is a modern day expansion by Machine Games. It's interesting that they did a modern day expansion then. Alright. Love this level architecture. Makes no goddamn sense. Other than just to make the player work. It's perfect. I also love that instead of fish, there's just eels now. Abyss of Pandemonium. That's the unreleased one. Oh, the statues!
Oh god.
I should have seen that coming, but dang, that's cool.
Did the statues like come to life?
Yeah, they came to life when I pressed the button. Oh gosh. There's a lot happening right now. Let's try this again. Alright. Dopa was released by Machine Games this decade for free as an anniversary tribute to Quake. Sadly, unlike the mission packs, it doesn't have any new weapons or enemies. Aww. That's unfortunate. Was it for the 20th anniversary? Because Quake's 25th was last week, I want to say? Might be getting the dates wrong. All of the days are still blurring together.
Time has no meaning.
20th, I think? Okay. Well, that's cool. Machine Games did the first 2 mission packs, right? It wasn't id that did them. Let's clear out some enemies first before I... Of course you come alive. Old school purple skybox is awesome. Yes, it is. Yeah, who did the first 2? It wasn't id. Yeah. That tracks. Okay. Nice. Thank you, ogre. Fuck you, ogre. Alright. Thank you for overshooting. Rate is locked. Okay. Third mission pack follows the example set by the official 2. Includes new weapons and enemies. That's okay. Sounds good. I'll have to look into trying my hand at some custom Quake content at some point. Make some stupid stuff. Need the silver key. Oh. I love these statue variants. That's so... It's so unnecessary, but it's great. They could absolutely just, like, teleport them in, but no, they're there waiting for you. That's great.
Apparently, Landon messaged me with a link to homestuck.com, Sweetbro, and Hella Jeff, and he just said this would make you understand everything about Homestuck.
I wish I knew which one it was, because there's a lot that could do that, I think, personally.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
Not reading that right now.
I need silver key. I don't have silver key. Yeah, you backtrack a little bit? Ooh!
Wait. Hey, Vex.
Huh.
We need to do Astroneer again.
What?
Astroneer, we need to do that again.
Yeah. At some point, yeah.
And they just came out with like a new update that lets you do like a hoverboard and stuff.
Oh, sick. Oh, you little shit, fuck off. Ugh. Not you, Mora.
Yeah, I could have guessed.
You sounded like the... Do you know the video of the guy who's like, here's how you can drink a can of LaCroix without burping? He downed like half the can. He's like, oh god, I'm gonna be sick. He starts, just like, rips the fat one and then slams his face into the garage door behind him. Yeah. Quake weapons and enemies are defined by Quake in Quake C. Really easy to customize if you can script. Well, I can script, so it's no problem then. That's why more Quake mods include modifications to the mechanics compared to Doom mods. It wasn't easy to modify Doom mechanics. Oh, I hate this guy. I'm trying to read chat. I can't aim! There we go. Wasn't easy to modify Doom mechanics until 2000s when Doom modding scene was slowing down. Makes sense.
Hey Max.
Huh.
What do you think of...
Oh, thank you for the follow, Lex.
What do you think of, snow cones?
I don't really like snow cones.
It's just ice.
Yeah, it's just ice, and like I can't even really taste the syrup.
Yeah.
It's like if I wanted to chew ice, I'd just chew ice. Finally have the silver key. Some super armor. Save real quick. Did you install the batch for Abyss of Pandemonium? No, I did not. At least I don't think I did. I just did. Huh?
Or herbs. Sorry, keep going.
I was just gonna say I've been using a Quake Spasm, like the new refined version of Quake Spasm. I can't remember. It's like QSS or something. And then I used like the simple Quake launcher because I can't be bothered to set up scripts to launch the game with what I want. People have made a GUI program for it. I'm not gonna touch it. I was talking to you. Oh, you were talking to other people in chat. I was gonna say like Get off. Off. Down. Not allowed. An alternate route?
Printing press.
Huh?
Looking at shit I can research.
Ah, I see. Wait, did you say printing press?
Yeah.
Huh. Neat.
Yeah, the old way of making books.
Yeah.
Should I research mints or herb farming?
That's a good question.
And I don't mean mints as in breath mints, I mean like making coins.
Like minting money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Minting money, yes.
Oh, of course you're guarding the quad damage. Come on, go down. Come on. I'm gonna use Quake Spasm Spiked. That's what I'm using now, I remember. QSS. I'm surprised there's not more options in, like, Quake Spasm or Quake Spasm Spiked. Like, GZ Doom has an insane amount of options you can choose from. Quake Spasm Spiked has, like, a few new options, and most of them are just like stuff you would see in a modern game. Not a whole lot new. Just like bare bones minimum. Door's locked. You just gotta use console commands? I mean, yeah, I guess that's about right. I don't know, but at least GZ Doom makes them accessible outside of the console. Somebody's gonna have to fix it at some point. Prefer Quake Spasm, and most mods also prefer Quake Spasm. Yeah, that's true. From what I've read, most prefer that you use just regular Spasm. Underwater gate is now open. Perfect. Get out of my face, sirs. Said get out of my face!
No.
Start screaming, get out of my face. Get out of my face!
Get up. Get up.
Get the fuck up!
Get the fuck up.
What a fucking powerful song about getting the fuck up and raising your hands and praying.
God, I get goosebumps when he says, got it good, now get inside.
Yeah.
I don't know why, though.
Well, I mean, it's the music, like, pauses for a single second just to let you hear it.
Yeah.
It's meant to, like, get you, like, riled up. Yeah. I wish Quake ports didn't expand the menu. Did expand the menu more. Dark Places does it to an extent. Yeah. Problem with Dark Places is, as I said, it's buggy, especially with mods beyond the base game, the 2 mission packs. Doesn't do multiplayer or bot matches. Expanded menus are important. I was not supposed to go in there.
Shit, where's my... Okay, there it is. Alright, I'm done with Phineas and Ferb for now.
I'm surprised you actually watched it.
I'm on episode 3.
Ah.
Winter, for some reason.
Yeah, I remember Swinter. Summer, winter.
Remember the movie?
Which one?
The
I think there was like
one thing?
Yeah, the second dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, I like that.
Where is the key room? Somehow missed that.
Missed what?
I missed a grenade launcher pickup. Oh, wait, I think I remember where the gold door is. Yeah, here we go. Can you not?
Watch inside again.
It's just that good.
Yeah,
Oh, I just realized, when did Nick leave?
A while
Quite
back.
a while ago.
Oh shit, I didn't realize. Fuck. Ooh.
What kind of dog did you have again? You said?
What kind of dog did I have?
Yeah. Or do you
I
have? I mean.
I currently have a Great Pyrenees.
Okay.
Big old fluffy dog.
How do you spell that? Let me look it up.
Great is spelled how do you imagine. Pyrenees is like Pyrennenes,
okay, yeah, there we go.
I think.
Oh, that's what they look like.
Yeah. Emulator, get yourself a Pentium and a Voodoo card. My chat right now is just discussing the best ways to play Quake. And I gotta agree, if you want the true Quake experience, just boot up a Pentium.
I tried to get
the optimal way is to port it to the Game Boy Color.
I've been trying...
What the fuck are you?
Oh god.
The fuck is this Egyptian motherfucker?
I don't know. I've been trying to make work an emulator on my PC, but for some reason I just cannot figure it out.
Yeah. His name is Quake Man?
Quake dude. Quake guy, sure.
Well, yeah, that's what I am, aren't I? Quake Man?
Make happy. What?
Oh, you haven't seen Make Happy?
Oh.
It's pretty good. It was Bo's first Netflix thing.
And then
like exclusive Netflix
as
thing.
Well.
Yeah, what with a period at the end. His name is Ranger.
Yes, I know. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the Ranger is the guy in the HUD. No? I know Ranger wasn't used until Quake 3. That makes sense. I thought... Wait, so who's Quake Man? What?
Ooh, don't want to know.
Oh, I did not get a single secret on that. Oof. The Egyptian guy? Just called Quake Man? That's a weird name. Surprised I haven't seen Apex Bunny Hop or Strafe once. You want me to fucking strafe? I'll strafe, goddammit. Or I would if I knew these levels better. I can't aim for shit when I'm also hopping. It didn't give a name yet. Ah, I see. 3 more to go.
Taking a massive shit or something?
Yes. Watch for falling rocks. Okay. Whatever you say, game. I do strafe a lot, yeah. I don't air strafe, I know that. Because air strafing is a little harder in this than some other games I play. I hate the spawn. I need someone to like get the image that's just like the troll face guy holding a shotgun. He's like, I hate the blank, and the guy's coming in through the door, and it's just me with the rocket launcher and screaming, I hate Spawn. Because I do. I hate them so fucking much. Oh my god. Give me 5 seconds. Wish granted. Get the fuck to it.
I'm at the part where he's playing inside.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh god.
Yeah. You should design some Doom maps. They're super duper easy. You can whip a quality map up in 3 hours. I know that. I've designed I've attempted doing source maps before. I did a little bit of Quake maps. Or no, sorry, a little bit of Doom maps. I've just never done Quake maps. My friend Vivian, who comes on the stream sometimes, she makes a lot of Doom maps, and she's working on a little, like, megawatt kind of thing. And I've been playing it on stream as she does more of it. Doom is the easiest, but Quake isn't too hard either. I know Doom is a lot of just, like, sector stuff. Like, it's not a hard concept to wrap your head around. Especially since it's, like, all 2D top-down. The only 3D part is just, like, what part is ceiling, what is wall, and what is blank space. God. Okay, hang on. How about I be smart about this? Yeah, there we go. Did I get rid of it? I sure hope it did. Oh, the rocks.
Oh god, what rocks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the falling ones.
Yeah. Doom doesn't have true 3D unless you use that feature. That's in, like, GZ Doom, yeah. Draw it out as 2D CAD. Yeah, that makes sense.
CAD?
Computer-aided design. It's like,
That's what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that meant. Right.
You've messed with a laser printer, or laser cutter, right? You did with your... Yeah, so it's just that, pretty much.
Yeah, but... I did that using a coding program and making shit.
Well, I mean... Yeah.
I didn't
Fuck
actually,
it.
like...
We're gonna go with 5 health.
Model shit or anything.
Yeah. It's not hard to learn the 3D aspect of CAD modeling. if you sit down and learn it.
Tablets.
I do it all the time for my 3D printing shit. Oh my god, there's so many enemies!
I want a 3D printer, but it seems like it's fucking expensive.
Yeah. Just draw boxes. Yeah. A 3D
like
printer is...
It's like the filament basically overcomes the price of the printer itself.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to make your money back, you're gonna have to sell prints, and like that's not hard. Like I sold a lot of prints to my grandparents who needed stuff around their barn that needed repairs, and they
print
just
shit for me.
yeah, that's also an option.
I remember
barely print anything.
I remember reading somewhere that like a legitimate concern for like I don't want to say the 3D printing industry because that seems a little silly, was that people were going to start 3D printing their own 3D printers, and I thought that was insanely fucking funny.
Oh my god, no. That's
Jesus.
not how that works at all.
Well, I mean, you
Okay,
could 3D
okay.
print a bunch of the parts at least.
Yes, you can 3D print the frame.
But probably just not the entire thing.
Yeah, no, you need to buy like stepper motors and a controller board. You can't 3D print those. Unless you want to do it by hand, in which case you maybe could, but why would you? That's insane.
Free printer.
Feeling like shit.
Yeah. Someone was working on this expansion and thought the game needed actual Quakes to justify its title. This is what people in the business call game design. Fucking hell. It's what it feels like. I'm so used to shooting at their feet. Oh god. Alright. Maybe you should have used the lightning gun? I don't have one! Why did I go back up here? That was stupid. Yeah, I lost it when I got into this place. I should be using other guns, though. I should not be using one that damages myself. You are correct in that.
I've spent the past few days just learning the lyrics to Welcome to the Internet.
Yeah?
I've gotten pretty good.
My favorite part about the internet is that you can just look up lyrics to songs you want to learn.
Yeah. But I just did it by listening to the fucking
song over and over. Yeah.
It's a karaoke stream.
That's how I usually listen to a lot of them.
Karaoke stream?
I learn a lot of my songs.
Eventually. When I get $100 on stream, I'll do a
Talk to
karaoke
Juice
stream.
about that.
Juice has done multiple karaoke streams, yeah. I nearly got crushed there. Nice.
I've considered doing one before, but I don't have the self-confidence for it, so
Yeah, I only ever sing in my car. I don't have the confidence to sing on stream unless I get paid.
I know you only ever sing in your car.
Yeah. Okay, Ever played Shadow Warrior, the DOS version? It had very early grenade launcher and a railgun. I have not played it. I'm relatively new to boomer shooters. I played Doom when I was younger. I played Quake when I was like 14 on my 3DS with a source port.
Landon has completed your image.
Oh, has he? Okay. Have you played Dusk? Yes, I fucking love Dusk. Dusk is my favorite game. My favorite first-person shooter, I think.
Oh god.
It's just incredible. 4 switches to open this, okay. Passage
Still
to
waiting
air
for
is
you to play
open.
Postal.
One day. I forget, did we check if it was allowed to be streamed on Twitch?
Oh, it's allowed, yeah.
Okay.
What
I couldn't
is?
remember. Postal 2. I should probably pause the game. There we go.
I want to stream Postal. I want to stream Postal too. Just run around pissing on people.
I love this.
You
I love
can see
this
that in
image.
real life, man.
Oh, why is it so small?
Yeah, but in real life, I can actually get arrested.
Yeah. I hate the spawns. I hate the spawns.
You can get arrested in Postal 2 as well.
Yeah, but I could just murder.
Excuse me?
What?
Mora? Hello?
Did you die?
Huh?
Mora, are you okay?
My earbud died.
Oh.
I've had it in for so long. Now I've got my right one in.
I see. Dusk was a big part of getting you into boomer shooters too. Yeah. Dusk is God. It's incredible. I cannot overstate how just amazing of a modern game it is. I've been wanting to play more of Blood at some point. Vivian had me get Fresh Supply after all the bug fixes came out for it. So it was actually, like, decent.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I was not keeping track of which one I just went into.
That's not good.
Yeah, whoops. Nice. Two? Is that what I need to go into? No. No, that takes me back to the home world. Okay. Blood is fantastic. I love Caleb. He's a fucking menace. He's just a genuinely awful person.
Just a shithead.
Yeah, he really is, and I love it. I'm into that. Ah, God, get off me.
I am an avid appreciator.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
So you can't go wrong with an actual bastard. Okay. That put me.
I
There we go.
personally don't enjoy playing through boomer shooters myself, but I like watching them play.
Yeah.
I get mad really easily, so they'd be bad for me just generally.
It's good to know your limit. Just know when to put it down and say, you know what, you do this.
Puzzles.
Yeah. One more to go. Okay. Oh, wow, that's punishing. Okay. I don't like Blood that much, but I found the fan source ports more playable than Fresh Supply. Yeah.
Flesh supply.
Flesh Supply. That was a very common criticism on the day one release, is that it was just a nightmare to play. Viv and I use it just because it's on Steam and we can support the devs with it, but yeah. It's understandable that something else would probably be preferable.
Bricks! Shit! I need bricks.
Yeah, you know what? Pro game remove. Oh, you're fucking serious? Oh my god. I rocket jump up to a quad damage to go through a portal. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go kill some bastards. It's the end of the level.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh god. What a waste. Blood is build engine like Shadow Warrior, Duke, and Ion Fury. Yep. Not as good as games like Redneck Rampage, please.
Redneck.
That is a real game. It is fucking awful.
Why?
It's trashy as fuck in the worst way possible.
Like content-wise or game-wise?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Oh boy.
It's not good. It's funny to laugh at how bad it is, but like, man, they released that.
Make an item.
Wasn't one of the source ports for Redneck Rampage like Red Duke or something?
What?
It had some weird name. It involved Duke Nukem. Where am I going from here? Did I push this? Yeah, I did.
Beeswax.
Red Nukem? That's right. Also plays Duke. Okay.
Where does wax come from? Oh,
Where did
I'm
wax
sure
come
it
from?
is. Where does wax come from?
I don't know.
I love running around in circles and nothing spawning on my island.
What are you
Yeah.
playing?
Animal Crossing. I'm trying to get bugs to spawn, but nothing is spawning.
It's too hot.
It's
Heat
not
wave.
how it works. Not how it fucking works.
The bug said goodnight.
Fucking works.
I'm pretty sure it's quite literally the fact that the game doesn't automatically spawn too many fireflies and mosquitoes.
Oh god, I forgot that they added mosquitoes.
They added mosquitoes? Why
Yeah.
mosquitoes? Oh, they have mosquitoes.
Animal Crossing? What are you
Huh?
talking about? Added
What?
mosquitoes to what? Added mosquitoes to what?
To Animal Crossing. Didn't you just say they did?
They've been here for a couple of games, my man. They were
Whatever,
new.
it's still gross.
If you stand still for too long, I'll bite you. And it gives you a
Yeah, that's
dialogue.
gross. I hate it. Mosquitoes
my
should
dad
not be
does.
acknowledged.
Something my dad does when he gets bitten by mosquitoes is like he likes to hold the skin around where the mosquito's biting and watch them pop.
Ugh,
Why?
that's gross. What the
That
fuck?
reminds me of, like people that like grab fireflies and squish them and then like rub their blood on their
Nice.
skin and then it glows.
Ugh.
They're like not endangered, but they're getting there.
They're getting there. Oh god.
I was going to explain why the spawn thing is fucked up, but never
Oh, go
mind.
ahead.
Well,
Good.
I was gonna say that the thing about Animal Crossing is that you can only have so many bugs or fish spawn within a certain area that you're in, and so leaving that area resets the spawn. But the thing is that bugs, like fish, you can scare them off, and it resets the spawn. Bugs are a little harder because most bugs aren't scared off by you being there. So stuff like fireflies and mosquitoes are a pain.
Yeah.
Because I can't get them to despawn unless I go inside or I catch them.
Isn't Animal Crossing like The Sims? Not quite. It's a much more personal interaction compared to The Sims.
The Sims is a hell show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean
Peggle
since-
3, hell yeah.
since
I'm
EA
never-
I'm
got it,
glad
yeah.
someone finally got the joke in my title and live notification. Somebody
I never-
finally got it. I was assuming the only one who would get it would be Hylian, but he hasn't been here. I'm assuming he's with Juice right now.
What's up, Percy?
I was gonna say something, but I already forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
You remember.
Unfortunately, my
And we're
memory
talking about
resets like
Sims.
every 20 seconds. I got a maid dress.
Whoa!
Hi.
Hey there, fucker!
This is a fucking scam. Imagine buying the base game and then having to pay $400 for like all the compiled extra content.
Nice. That was awesome. Did not expect to see him there.
That's why I don't want to buy the DLC fighters for Smash Ultimate.
What?
you then. You can die.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine paying for a game and then having to pay extra money for like a bunch more content or something.
Like The Sims 4.
And I said that's why I
The Sims 4 is a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
I was saying that's why I don't want to buy the DLC fighter packs, because one, I don't care for any of the characters in them, and two, I don't want to spend, what was it, $20?
I think it's $20 for both the DLC packs, yeah.
I usually don't buy DLC for games unless I know that all of the DLC are out. I fucking hate Destiny. I mean, I hate that game so much. When I played the first one.
I know that like with Destiny 2, they've made like some of the like first DLCs free. Like, because I had them for free and I never even bought them.
It just pisses
Yeah,
me
they
off.
made some of the content free.
I remember in Destiny 1, you would have, like, before they released the DLC, there were parts of the game that were free, and then they released the DLC, and they put parts of the game that you could already access behind a paywall. And then you would buy that DLC, and then when the next DLC came out, they would put that behind a paywall as well. And it was like, I guess the PvP portions and like specific missions that you couldn't do anymore, and it felt so fucking evil to me. I hope whoever does that like gets hit by a car or something. I don't care.
Thank God.
Alright.
I like Smash Ultimate DLC. I do too. Well, okay, that's a bit of a lie. I like... What the fuck? That guy's not supposed to be there. Does he have spike nipples?
Please, Magic Skybox.
Look at it. That's spike nipples.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's definitely not supposed to be there.
Stitches, I love you, but please, for the love of God, move. He's standing in the middle of the trees that I'm trying to get bugs to spawn on, so he's messing it up.
That's the thing, I love MMOs, like they're one of my favorite kinds of games to play. I'm a sucker for them, but they just lie. They lie all the time.
Yeah. Chthon just bugged out. That didn't happen today with dark places. Yeah, that's source ports for you.
Hey, Vex.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm doing Cooking Simulator right now. Which one should I do?
You're doing what simulator?
Cooking Simulator. You've got career mode, cakes and cookies, or pizza.
Pizza.
Which one? Sure, alright.
Pizza.
I only recently
Pasta.
learned how to actually play this one. Oh, Eyes on Me is about to start.
Alright.
I really need CJ to come buy my fucking fish.
CJ.
Cat's just talking about MMOs now, and I'm just like, haha, I don't play.
I have an entire section of beach that is overtaken by fish that I need to sell to CJ.
Okay, so Vivian, I totally agree, but there are a lot of there's a lot of discourse about that, but also unrelated. I thought one of the bosses in the game was like very appealing to like my eyes, so I made a tweet about it and I used the character's full name and I made a few tweets about it, and that's how I discovered that like the voice actor for that character like religiously looks in the character's name's tags. And he like went through my Twitter account and liked every single tweet where I mentioned the character at all.
Jeez.
That's creepy.
Yeah,
that's a little creepy.
It was like humiliating because I was like, oh yeah, this is Twitter. No one's gonna see me.
Oh, Chthon, what the fuck?
Mildly explicit about a fictional character. Thank you, Mr. Voice Actor.
There we go. That is twice Chthon has bugged out. Nice. The modern source ports need to update to John Romero's current landline. Logan, have you ever heard Little Dark Age by MGMT? I have not.
I love that song.
Nope.
Or switches, what? Oh, that's right, I forgot. This switch. Alright. There was one secret on that? Damn.
You didn't find the secret, I'm guessing?
I did not, no.
That sucks.
I'm not very good at secret hunting. Okay. We need to have a talk. The Quake Q with the nail through the arc. Top fucking notch design. Best.
Huh.
There's nothing that fucking tops the Quake logo. Nothing.
I can't wait for D&D session tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
still
don't know what we're
looking
gonna
for
be
D&D
doing
group.
there.
Vivian and Percy and I are in a D&D group with some other people. With Vivian DMing. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's Percy's first time playing D&D, so
Yeah.
he's learning.
Baby's first D&D.
Yeah.
To get into a lot of other like tabletop role playing.
Oh my god! I thought the fucking face on the tower over here was Gutex, the Pog guy. That was about to be like, oh god, get this out of my fucking face before I lose it. Before I lose my goddamn mind.
I really like this one I played recently called Morkborg, with some of my other friends that are present at the moment. It's a lot more simple than D&D, I think, which, you know, it's not necessarily a good or bad thing, but it's fucking good. It's good. It's, I guess, I don't want to say grimdark, because I feel like that'd be edgy, but I really enjoy the aesthetic.
I did not pay attention. Whoops. My favorite Doom mod trick is how one Doom mod uses the fixed action special Doom 2 always has on map 07, where it makes a specific sector line rise when you kill all Mancubi to make a Mancubi escort mission. What the fuck? The Mancubian candidate? What the fuck does that mean? That's so... what the hell did that mean? Also, this is just a maze right now, set to the most badass music in this mission pack. A very, very slow maze. Complete the maze. It's a pun on Manchurian candidate. It's on a brilliant level. That's amazing. That's... Respect for id for fucking...
I'm just playing to see
Alright. Excuse me.
Jesus.
Sorry, I felt a sneeze coming on, and I just like, just gotta shut down for a sec. Hang on.
Apex.exe has stopped running. Please restart the program.
Wait, for some reason my aunt and my uncle gave me some plants, like, what? I've got they gave me a spaghetti squash plant, and 2 bell pepper plants.
Nice.
And I've already got like a giant fucking tomato plant. Like, I thought it was a cherry tomato plant, but I don't think cherry tomato plants like get massive.
Do they?
I don't know.
Okay.
Dude.
They get decently large, but they are more like grapevines. They kind of drape over things.
Olive oil.
The original game just used it to open the exit when you killed the Mancubi. Oh, I see. So, it did not do that, that's just a fan thing. That's cool as hell, though. That's really funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No! Give me the health back!
Jesus. You alright?
No. Can I land a single pipe, please? Oh, no. Panic mode. Yeah, no kidding.
Keep on fucking up this man.
Okay. Having a fucking meltdown in my brain right now. The hell is that grunting? Where's the switch? What's down there? How do I get in? Like that. I'm gonna... Style points. First try.
First try.
Giblets. Maze's exit open. Heck yes. Alright. I am fast as fuck, boy. I am Quake guy. The Ranger.
No, he's not.
Why did I just... just may have blasted myself 3 times in the face. Don't worry about that.
Right.
Yeah. What? What do you mean complete the maze? I just did. Okay, there we go. I do kind of like the Egyptian theme for this map pack. It was a bit of a waste. Oh, did you finish Inside again?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I recognize that buy anywhere.
This song's copyrighted.
Probably. I mean, when people.
I imagine Bo Burnham would like to
YouTube-
keep the copyright to his work, yes.
Probably.
What a loser! Get a load of this guy.
Open source your songs, fucker!
Oh my god.
Become a fucking pinky!
What?
Communist.
Oh. I'm not even gonna fucking ask.
Alright. You might like Serious Sam First Encounters theme, all Egyptian all the time. Alright. The experienced Quake player, think Raya X and B, enters an area, then they immediately draw an accurate 3-dimensional map of the area in their heads, relative locations of all the present enemies. It's very important to step completely accurate map snap judgments. Yep. But it's also fun to just start screaming.
That's what he's gonna do anyway.
Yeah. Keeps the stream entertaining. Am I opening a sarcophagus? I think I am. Oh! Yep, that's a mummy right there.
Mozzarella cheese.
I've opened a secret area. I don't know where that secret area is. Oh god.
Did you say Ligma?
You gonna go grocery shopping?
Pizza place.
Mummy down. Mummy not down. Mummy down. Oh, there we go. Lift is not active! Kevin MacLeod? Is that how you No, that is not how you pronounce that. How do you pronounce that?
MacLeod? I don't know. Margarita style pizza. Now that I have
There we
the
go.
actual fucking ingredients,
MacLeod? Okay. He's famous for his copyright-free music. I've never heard of him. I'll have to look into that. Use it for streams.
Well, if it's actually good music, yeah.
Yeah. Ah! You probably heard his music, though? Okay. What would I have heard it in, do you think?
Literally any generic YouTube video. It's just open source music.
Oh, okay.
He's single-handedly constructed the soundtracks for so many.
Every YouTube video ever uses them. Is he the guy who made the fucking ukulele, like, theme? Like, for, like, that's used in, like, a bunch of Kickstarters and shit? It's like... like that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna take that as a no. I probably sound like a crazy person.
Guys, he's lost his mind.
Why is there a fucking Viking ship here? This is probably not Viking, actually.
He really has lost his goddamn mind.
This is what's here, babe! Activated the lifts. Okay. Please stop. Okay, there we go. How do I get up there?
Dude, this pizza looks really good. Oh, pizza.
Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. Yes, let me rocket jump with the thing that, like, shoots 4 rockets. God, I'm so smart.
Do I even have Parmesan?
Ships have been found in Egypt pyramids before. Huh. To help pharaohs get around in the afterlife. That's interesting. Okay, I can't rocket jump with this right now. How do I get up?
Godzilla. No, we need Parmesan cheese.
Oh!
That's Parmesan.
Gosh. Someone around here isn't tapping on omniscient spatial awareness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't be perfect at Quake.
Be better.
Don't be sorry, just be better.
What's up with this fucking Godzilla shit on Netflix? There's some oh god.
Sorry, I'm
It's fine.
going into panic mode because I am constantly under 10 health at all times.
Oh god.
Oh! Get out of my face! Oh. Nice. Couple of great ogre dodges right there. Yeah. Ogres can suck my ass. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Ogres are worse than chain gunners. Yeah, that. Motherfucker, can you not? Alright.
Can you fucking not?
Probably use, like, more than, like, one weapon. You're shitting me.
No.
Oh, the Guardian awakes? Oh, shit. There's two of them! Oh!
Oh god.
There's
What's
three
happening? Jesus Christ, dude, what's happening?
A lot is happening all at once.
Freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, because there's enemies on screen. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just fucked myself. Oh no. If ancient DOS games is to be believed, maining the rocket launcher can't be uncommon.
Why would you put corn on pizza?
Corn?
Corn.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
I thought you said porn.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Why would you put corn on a pizza?
I don't know, man.
Italians are weird.
Yeah. Oh, you're kidding me. Am I just not going to be able to jump down here? Because I have 1 health? That's probably what's going to happen. If I jump on the knight, I take contact damage, so I can't do that. I'm not cheating health. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
My favorite kind of pizza?
Yeah.
It's a good question. Probably. Oh wait, no, I've answered this before. Cheese pizza.
Oh. Simple.
Yeah, you can do a lot with cheese pizza.
I like bacon pizza.
Bacon pizza's alright. I don't really like bacon to begin with, so.
I don't like pizza.
Oh. Well,
that's great, babe.
That's great, babe. I like to drink the Xbox. Go finish your grilled cheese.
No.
But I personally think that pizza is like always too greasy. And also I think the texture is weird.
Have you ever tried making your own?
No, but that's because well, I don't really care for pizza anyway.
It's fair.
But also because the way that my dad makes pizza makes me not want pizza.
how does he make pizza?
Well, he takes like those $1 frozen pizzas and then he puts a bunch of extra cheese and pepperoni on it.
Ew.
So much so that I can't imagine that the base pizza cooks right.
Mm-hmm.
But him and my brother really like it. I think it's
forgot to
gross.
fucking put sauce on it. God
I
damn it.
can't stand frozen pizza at all.
Yeah, this shit's gross.
Oh god.
Just 10 pizzas already.
Portuguese pizza? I think you made an unwinnable situation? Nah.
God damn it.
El Pizza. Ah yes, my favorite
Pizza.
Spanish. El Spanish. Fucking hell.
My daily mix one. Bo Burnham. He just likes party, lemon, demon, and more.
Yeah. Open several treasure rooms.
Yeah, I gotta get some
Perfect.
inside songs.
Whew, okay.
Spray and Gmod.
Just put it anywhere on your computer that you can find easily. Go into settings, multiplayer, and then you can change it from there.
Alright.
In Spanish, they call it pan de avocado. I don't know about
what?
Avocado. In all my time, avocado toast? Yeah, that's what that means.
Didn't fucking, like, what is it called? God damn it. Dunkin' Donuts start selling avocado toast.
I think they did.
Just spread avocado on your own toast, you lazy bastards. Jesus.
That sounds awful. It's like fast
It probably
food
is.
Fast food avocado toast sounds.
Pan means bread, not toast. So that's avocado bread.
Not even toast, just bread.
Yeah.
Also, I checked out that map that Landon showed us. I managed to get to the end, but I had to cheat near the end.
Oh, okay. Was it, wait, map?
Yeah, the
Gmod one.
Gmod map, yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Runaway?
Yeah. It was a decent map.
It was
I missed
very well
10
done.
kills and 4 secrets. Good lord, that map was
Yeah,
massive.
but here's the thing.
Ooh.
You know how
Spooky.
Landon, deleted that door so that we could get through to the basement?
Yeah.
It turns out that the key was super easy to find.
Where was it?
Because when you press the button, it opened like a hatch
Yeah.
upstairs,
Oh,
and it was in that hatch. It was in like that area.
amazing.
And
The paper said it would be in the fireplace, though.
it did not specifically say that. It just said that it involved the fireplace.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch. Sorry.
You're fine. You can tell me they don't make it with avocado, but I don't believe you.
You know something weird? Whenever I'm cooking, I just put on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah?
I don't know why. It's just like...
Who is humming?
Me,
Sounds like
bitch.
birthday.
You got a problem with that?
No.
No.
That wall texture is from Doom? Which one? There's a lot of textures, buddy. This one? The red one? You fall in this? Oh my god, you can. Nice. I think there's 8 maps in the second episode, so I'm 5 of 8.
Oh my god.
Did not
yeah,
expect
what
these
is this?
maps to be going on for... Did not expect these mission packs to be going on for 3+ hours, but... Hey, I'm not complaining.
What the hell is this?
One is probably a secret? Yeah, that's true.
It's a cat reaching through a wall, but it's fucking Bruno from JoJo. And it's like a zipper.
Amazing.
Yeah, Landon, I know it's fucking Bruno. I do guess that.
munition packs are pretty deep. Yes, they are. Seriously, like, this is honestly amazing. A lot of respect for the people who made these. Whoever they may be.
Man, stop sending me shit. God, dude. God, it's the same cat, but it's looking through the ceiling now.
Nice. God, I love this grenade launcher. That grenade launcher is so good. You know what else is pretty deep, Kappa? What, Viv? Say it. Say it, Viv. I'm intently watching chat. You better fucking say it, Viv.
Imagine getting attacked by a chicken.
Couldn't be me.
Why not?
Oh, what is this fucking riff happening right now?
Why wouldn't it be you?
Because it just wouldn't be.
Landon just messaged me saying, you don't even know how many JoJo memes I have in stock.
The Marianas Trench? I would assume it's pretty deep, yes.
That is pretty deep.
Yeah. Damn, Viv, master of comedy. What am I missing something? Well, I'm missing the gold key, but I don't know where that is. It said access to the outside. All the enemies? Would be my first guess. Plasma, okay. No, okay. Where do I go then?
God damn it. What is funny?
That did something. What did that just do? Huh?
What is funny?
What is funny?
Jokes,
Yeah.
sometimes.
I'm trying to get a spray.
You should get one that's like a mind game, so you can spray it and then have people start looking at it, and then when they do, you come up and backstab them.
Backstab them.
Yeah.
Jinx, show me soda. Oh no! I asked Landon to send me all his JoJo memes, and now he's sending
You
them
fool!
all. He said, "Your wish is my command." Okay. No, I'll just make this one my spray.
Okay, no, this is where I started. I think this is just symmetrical. There's no things on the separate sides. I need the gold key. Where is the gold key?
King Crimson, Incredible Chin from Fairly Odd Parents? What the fuck?
The Crimson Chin?
The Crimson Chin, there we go. The Crimson King.
You have opened a secret
I
area.
remember his name. Luigi.
Luigi?
Luigi and JoJo art style.
Of course.
Oh god damn it.
Aha! I have found progress.
Impressed.
I have a lot of plasma ammo. I should really use some of it.
To stand bucket of chicken.
Is that the scout?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the stand is heavy with a bird head. God damn it. Landon.
Before I got hacked, I had an engineer bird head cosmetic. He was really happy with it.
What is going? Why is Polnareff presenting this?
It's funny.
How to smash pussy like the Brad Stark you are.
What the fuck?
Getting your rocks up without looking like a total feed. What?
I'll be establishing the Communist Party.
In fencing or hacking, I don't know. Okay, Landon, send me like 50 more and then stop.
Only 50?
Mm-hmm. You know what? No, I've got an idea. I'll make a spray.
Yeah.
You know how I said that I couldn't find that that website? The one that the coding program for at school?
Yeah.
Turns out the sandbox mode is completely free, so I can just fuck around with that.
Nice. Also, I just totally whiffed getting that key, and I should not have actually gotten it, but I did anyway, because I'm a god gamer.
I tried to make cotton floss, and it just wasn't working out.
Aww.
Sucks.
One day.
One day. You know what? No, I'll keep that open in another tab, and then I'll work on that at the same time.
Okay, where is the gold key door? Nope, this is not it. Hey, there it is.
Apparently, Landon has fucking 6 folders of JoJo moves.
Why am I not surprised?
Because he just told me 1 folder down, 5 more to go. Okay, Landon, give me the next 2 and then just stop, please.
You did say 50.
There could be 50 in the next 2.
Oh, did I miss a bunch of shit? I missed a massive area. Wow.
Oh. Nope.
Needs more pony memes? What is this emote called?
Okay. Now, what should I make my spray?
It's just fucking Rainbow Dash laughing. Amazing.
Oh. Well, alright, Landon, just give me all of them then. Never mind.
Damn it. Literally the only reason I subbed to that channel. Hey man.
Stand user Landon.
I ain't gonna judge.
Stand name Maiden Rage.
Maiden.
Landon, what the fuck are you doing?
Sending you memes, obviously.
Tails gets trolled meme.jpg. And of course it's JoJo. Okay.
Get up!
Fuck.
Totally didn't have to get up that way, but I did. Oh, yay! Wow, okay. Cruel. Memes like the Doom comic.
What?
The Doom comic is a thing. I don't know if you knew this.
I don't know
It's
who the hell this is.
Fun fact, the Doom comic is the reason we have the phrase rip and tear for the Doomslayer.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
I thought it was the name of the song.
Nope. I mean, the name of the song comes from that phrase, so.
I need some fucking programming.
What?
What? Sorry, Jorno, I have to feed my addiction. It's fucking fanboy hooters.
What the fuck?
I don't know, man. It's like,
Okay.
I think it's Dio walking around.
Incredible.
Amazing, yeah.
Doom comic is very old. Linguica? Linguissa?
Linguisa.
Linguini.
I'm Portuguese.
From
I
Doom
know
World
exactly
Forums
what you're
takes credit for popularizing and memifying the comic by scanning it in 2003. He was the first to publicize it. Yeah, that makes sense. So we have him to blame for the phrase. Or them, I don't know their gender. Well, you did say he, so I don't know.
When you finally bought Counter-Strike Source texture. I haven't even gotten this far in JoJo's yet. I've only gotten through like a few episodes of part 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to charge the batteries in my fucking controllers.
Oh my god, a vor. What?
When are you planning on doing another VR stream?
I don't know. I don't have a specific plan yet. I do need to figure it out, though.
I feel like scheduling is like the hardest part.
Yeah. Figuring out what I want to do for streams and when is kind of the hardest part of the whole thing. I really just fell right in there, didn't I? Like, today, I basically had no plans on what I was going to do.
This
Cool,
fucking
I felt
battery
like-
charger is
had
fucking
no-
stupid.
He had no plans until 15 minutes before, in which he said, "Hey, you want to do Terraria?" Oh shit, you're busy, and didn't respond in 15 minutes. I'm playing Quake.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Quake's a good backup. Nice.
Yeah. What?
But the other thing was that if we were gonna do Terraria, you still would have gotten stuck waiting until 9 o'clock when I got home. So
Yeah. No, let me out.
Guys, give me a song to listen to.
Misinterpreted Murlocs.
Dio's Rebirth. What the hell is this?
Okay, so I pressed the switch.
Is it just music?
What?
It's just music. He's
Yeah.
just sending me music at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay. Thank you for letting me know, Ed.
Linguissa is the
Linguisa.
moderator and admin of Doom World Forums and has been for dozens of years. The forum has been the main hub for Doom modding since the late 90s. Huh. Well, being the zoomer that I am, I did not know that, so that's cool.
Oh,
Did I miss something? Lift is inactive.
this one.
Door's
Okay.
locked. Door's locked. Okay. Probably didn't need to go all the way back though.
How many JoJo's are there throughout the series? Because I know you've got
A
the
lot.
first, you've got Jonathan, and then you've got Joseph. And then, but who else? Josuke, I'm guessing.
Dude, I don't know
Jesus.
JoJo, so I don't know.
JoJo's is so weird.
Yeah. The only person who would know would probably be Viv. I don't know if she's here right now.
Maybe Landon.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh shit, they said he... 6 in timeline, 2 and Jesus, and 7 and 8, which is a different timeline. What? What does that even mean?
Yeah. Jesus was a character in JoJo.
And Jesus was a character in the Bible too.
You don't say.
God damn it. I mean, yeah.
What did that shit
It just, I didn't see it coming. It's like, I mean, well, Jesus was a character in the Bible. Like, yeah, no shit.
No shit, it's about him, basically.
I wouldn't know. I've never read it.
Neither have I. I
Damn,
used to be
Jesus got
Christian,
nailed.
but then I gave up on that. I realized church is boring. I'd rather play video games.
I agree with this.
Should I just make a dig?
What? In what?
For my spray.
Oh.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's a good idea. I was gonna say anything phallic would be a great idea, but I wasn't sure how well that was gonna be received.
Okay. Let's try this again. Man, I'm so good at dodging Death Knights. So good. Anyway. Tonight has been a night of noises by me.
Well, it's either you or Mora, so...
Yeah, this is true.
I'm not saying that in a bad way, but...
I am.
Okay, Landon, is that everything? Jesus Christ. That means so much shit. Okay, then. I don't have any more sense of here's this. It's fucking Dobby swinging a chandelier. What
Oh my god.
is this? Hang on.
What the hell is that fucking noise? There's just
What
a
noise?
ringing that's been going on the entire map, and it's not going away.
Here. Here's the
Linguica,
video.
I don't know how to pronounce that name, is definitely one of the main guys to thank for staying in the back room making the sausage. What does that mean?
Who?
The guy from Doom World.
Linguiça?
Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Linguiça.
That.
There you go.
Linguiça? Okay, sure.
Yes. I'm Portuguese, I should know this. Or how.
Okay. Actually, the correct term is Portuguean.
Shut the fuck up.
It's not. I don't think it is at all.
I don't think that's not at all what it is.
No,
Do I want eggs right now?
Huh?
More, it's almost midnight.
Who cares?
Fair.
I mean, I should.
Oh yeah, that's what you
Why did I do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Baby rages. What?
Baby
Nice.
Rage is just Mora's. Not Mora. God damn it. Landon. Sorry, I'm being attacked from all angles at all times.
And you're probably tired, right?
A little bit. Ah. Anyway. These levels are starting to get a little spicy on the tongue.
Oh my god damn it, Landon. Oh, you've already sent me all your JoJo memes. That's enough. Nice. Cock. Why? Just why? Oh, you know what? You should make one half of that your spray and the other half will be mine.
What did you say about Baby Rage? Says Landon. I didn't say anything about Baby Rage.
Nothing. I was looking at the fucking thing you put for Apex, and it just says Baby Rage is here.
Yeah. Baby Rage was in fact there.
I mean, yeah.
Can you use the plasma gun as a blast jump? Not really. It's not powerful enough.
Ligma, what is this for? I know it's Scarecrow, but what is this for?
Don't worry, don't. If I'm not verbally speaking about it.
It looks like something from Dead by Daylight.
Oh no, I wish.
Like, I mean,
we know you do.
Fucking concept designs for like Dead by Daylight and Scarecrow with Dead by Daylight. Like, that looks almost like it. Whatever.
All that for a key.
I wouldn't want him to be a killer in Dead by Daylight. I want him to be like a survivor so I could hear like the breaking of his bones every time I beat him to death.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. What is that?
I'm not sure if that popped the hitchhiker thing, but like, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Incredibly tame. Sometimes I'm so impressed with what you guys think is astounding.
What?
Like culture shock, honestly.
Jesus. Hello, Quake Man. Shut the fuck up, Quake Man.
Wait, what was that song you said to listen to?
Misinterpreted, Murlocs. Quake's High Priest is no more! Quake
Jesus.
Man down.
Landon, stop sending me shit. What the fuck is happening in that top one?
Holy shit, the dog! The dog is here! Hasn't shown up for the entire mission pack, but the dog is here!
The dog?
Fuck, I'm gonna die! Oh god. More dogs. Oh, they are chunky now.
Dog.
Dogs are now chunky.
What?
Yeah, I made them into chunky giblets.
Oh god, why would you do that?
They were gonna kill me! I made them into chunky giblets because they were gonna kill me. That won't hold up in a court of law.
Nope.
This is a really bloody hallway. Damn it. Oh, Lord. Lord. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Apparently
Nice.
Apparently the voice actor for Dot got nominated for an Oscar.
Good for her. Did not have survived
Well, I
that.
guess I think it's technically an Emmy. I don't know the difference. But apparently Animaniacs also got nominated for 3 Emmys.
The reboot?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dobby is hung. Why would you say that?
Join the zombies? What the fuck?
What the... What? Sorry, no. I'm good. I'm... Okay.
I don't... No, I'm kind of right there with you, Ligma. What?
No,
What
you
the
know what?
fuck?
No. If we ask questions, we're gonna have to make him say it again.
Check in me.
This is
so
true.
you'll know.
No.
No, it's the Dobby swinging on its chandelier.
I see.
All artists who
Dobby
dare
has
to draw
come
the
from the
entire
ceiling.
Smash
Dobby
level.
shall fly.
Dobby
All
shall
artists-
fly. What the hell? You have opened the door. Non-God Infinity opens the door. Get away from me, eels!
Eels.
Man, I wonder who said that.
Eels.
Wild. Eels.
Escalators?
Escalators, escalators, escalators! Don't come underwater. What do you think you're doing? This is my safe zone. Get out.
What the fuck are you saying?
What?
No, just the
Okay.
shit landing and sending me. There's so much.
And of course there's zombies.
I'm trying to find shit. Landon, you don't have to find shit. You sent me enough. I'm full of good shit, trust me. Why should I trust you?
Why should I trust you?
You're just an asshole sometimes. I'm just fucking around.
Oh my god.
That's kinda fucked up.
Oh.
Garfield skin.
There we go. Garfield skin? What?
Garfield Minecraft skin.
Oh.
But
Garfield
with that weird,
skin.
like...
I was gonna say, what are you doing with his skin?
You finally beaten Garfield, and now you wear his pelt as a prize.
Prize.
Oh god.
Next is the dog,
Odie.
Oh,
and then follows is the man.
The man. As punishment for their crimes.
yeah. Did someone... No. I'm not gonna read that.
Okay. There's so many fucking zombies. I'm making fireworks. Nice. What? Oh, the bridge. That's cool. Oh, but I haven't activated the other thing. Okay.
Stop saying
Where do I go for that? You people need to set up some podcast-looking portrait scheme so I / we can know who's talking. Well, that's what the thing on the side is for. On the left. If I could make the profile pictures animated, that would help a lot, but it unfortunately does not.
If there was an easy way to do it, we would, but there is not.
Yeah. Just how it is. How do You know what? I'm gonna sequence break.
Francis, what the fuck?
That's what I get for sequence breaking. Let's do it again.
What? Oh, god damn it. What is this? Peter Griffin finishing down with engineer.
What?
I know.
Oh, finally. There's Shambler. You know what, let's do this legitimately, actually.
Supreme Sentence.
It's like right around here? No. I'm sorry for causing chaos in the Discord. That's a double entendre there.
Oh.
I don't even know what's going on in there right now. It's just
You don't want to know.
You'll see later.
oh god. I'm so glad the Shambler is alright. I'm not. Let me up. Damn it. You don't like them? No, they are the bane of my existence. I only like them when they're my friend. And they are not my friend right now. Damn it. A lot just happened all at once there. Actually, hang on. Do that. Down here. Health. Go back up.
Yellow children dressed up as
Down.
Jesus Christ for entertainment.
What?
The fuck?
That reminds me of that one post that was like, I was doing a play at my Catholic school about the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And when we got to the crucifixion scene, the cross broke and Jesus fell off. And the guy who was playing the Roman guard next to him was like, well, you get away this time, Jesus. Don't do it again.
Don't be a good person again.
Don't do it again.
Don't be worshipped again.
The fuck does that mean? Don't do it again. Oh my god. Fucking incredible, honestly. Top-notch performance. Would pay to see it live.
Remember Jesus, I just wouldn't get crucified.
Ah, yes.
God damn it.
Simply be better.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's not hard. He chose that.
His choice.
He could have just like run away on the water, probably, since he can do that in the Bible, I guess. Like a lizard, he could have like escaped into the middle of the lake. What are the Romans gonna do? They're gonna drown. That's what they're gonna do. He could have just stood there for a while, been like, okay, has everybody calmed down, given it like, you know, a couple days where he's just, you know, fishing with his feet or like just chilling on the lake. I mean,
I like how I just had like I just saw a lot of really cool stuff in the Quake engine, and you're just going on about Jesus fishing with his feet.
yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying, he couldn't have used his god powers to survive. It's fine. Fine.
Jesus could
whatever.
have done some crazy shit. Yeah,
Yeah, I
probably
feel
like
like- I
time
feel like-
travel.
if I wrote the
That'd be
Bible, there wouldn't
wild.
be as many continuity errors.
Various continuity errors.
Oh my god.
I'm going to hell.
We all are. We're all complicit.
At least we'll be down there together.
Yeah.
And we can keep streaming.
We can keep streaming.
Straight to the billions of souls down in hell. Big G, the absolutely did coke.
Super. What the fuck is the front yard again?
Yeah, Jesus is holding out.
What do you think? What do you think it is?
Is it a
Think
band?
much about it more. No. It's a meme. It's a meme of the one song from.
Dude could have turned the ocean into wine, but didn't. Yeah, coward.
Why would you turn the ocean into wine?
Because he's a
So
coward.
everybody could get drunk all the time.
Get fucking wasted.
Have no more fish.
Good for them. They get crunk while they die.
Man, I can't believe this. Man can walk on water.
What the fuck is
He can,
happening?
like, summon stuff, but he can't, rip his hands off of nails. It's, that makes sense.
Anyway, I'm on the last level.
Yeah, this looks
It
fantastic.
looks like I'm in the fucking, like, Ashen Wasteland in Minecraft.
Oh god.
You're not.
This is
I love the part of my sketchbook where I just have random shit shoved into the pages.
Quake has turned into a dragon.
What?
I don't even know anymore.
That would be an issue because I can't drink, but for everybody else, fantastic.
Yeah, good for them.
Okay.
I feel like I'm
So
fighting the
no-
Minecraft dragon.
No, the Pope cannot summarily bless all the waters of the world and sanctify them as holy. In Catholic tradition, holy water is still water, held in a vessel of varying sorts. So it has to be still water.
So technically, you could bless the water in your toilet as long as you don't flush the toilet.
Yes, or a Pope could go to anywhere and bless the water inside of a soda machine, or a pool.
I like the soda machine.
I would want my pool water blessed.
Taking a holy dip.
Yeah. Oh god. Level's
Does
quaking.
chlorine cancel out the holiness? Can holy water be chlorinated, glorified, glorificated?
Fuck you, Quake Dragon. I'm superior.
What the fuck?
Oh my god,
Hey, be careful, there's lava there. No way, really?
I was watching, I think it's BuzzFeed Unsolved. And there was they were going to a demonic house, and, Ryan just fills up a squirt gun with holy water.
That was Goatman's bridge. Well, they could have done that before as well. In a defense.
Yeah, but that's right.
It doesn't matter.
Finally, Quake's temporal teleporter yields to your assault. A high-pitched scream emits from the devastated device as stressed steel blasts outward to rock the cavern. God, this is so slow. The machine is devoured by molten lava. Ground shudders as reality shifts back to its predestined path. You run to enter the charged time pod, scrambling in as the chamber closes. I really thought I was gonna say yields to your ass. This has been the weirdest stream yet. Yes, and I love it. It's great. Oh gosh, your consciousness fades as you realize you have halted Quake's plans for The dissolution of eternity. Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy.
A guy who does that much jumping can't have disappointing Oh, yeah, that's
I know
right.
that every single man, every single protagonist of any boomer shooter is going to be fine as fuck, and that is because all of, like, the athleticism that is required to do what they do is going to make them into chiseled gods.
Jesus.
I love that this is the conclusion you've come to.
No, yeah, it makes sense. It's just like they can be ugly, but they can be ugly in not an ugly way, you know? So, what I'm saying is that, like, yes, they can be like unattractive, but the fact that, first of all, they are wielding a weapon, which is, you know, bonus point number 1, and second of all, they are probably like crafted by some kind of lord themselves. They look pristine. And that's proof enough. I feel like, yeah, they all get bitches. That's fine.
Holy
that's
shit,
my logic.
Dude.
My thing's almost done.
That was Ligma saying all that, yeah. Not Mora.
Why would I say something like that?
I don't know.
Ligma is the most likely to go on that type of
rant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is why Lady Boomer Shooter Pro Tags are Booter Schumer. Lady Boomer Shooter Pro Tags are true quality. I can agree with
you're
this.
Right. A muscular woman, and since there are no ugly women. No, that'd be too powerful. Too powerful.
Oh, God. Today has been a wild ride.
Just like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Disneyland.
Anyway.
I love how I can just plug Disney. I love how I can just plug Disney rides and no one even questions it anymore.
No. Don't say muscular women around me. Why? Huh? Shelly doesn't look very thick. Oh my god, chat's just gonna fucking lose their minds.
I'm almost done with this.
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
I
had double-digit viewers consistent for like the first time in a stream, like almost the entire time, and I'm very happy about that. I just want to put that out there. Thank you for anybody who's watching. It means a lot. It really does. Anyway, chat's being horny about women again. What?
Despite the blasphemy, mind you.
Yeah. It's quite a lot of it when I play Quake. Oh, God.
Which is also what God's Throne does when... Sorry, I'm gonna... Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Muscular women are fantastic.
For a reason I cannot say. Fair enough. Alright. Well, good night, everybody. Stream's over. Thank you for coming out. Quake was fun. I played Quake for almost 4 hours. Hell fucking yes.
Nice.
Good shit.
Technically, it was 3.5 hours, but...
Whatever, that's still plenty of Quake. That fills me up.
For how long?
For a day. I will be playing more Quake within the week, probably. Alright. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.